Okay, hi everybody. Doka says, I hold the jumping spiders I find, but all the others can drown. I feel that. Today was decent. You're tired though. Okay, well, hopefully we can relax you. Rose, hello, darling. How are you? Y'all, so I said happy Pride Month, but now behind me, we found our Pride flag to hang up. So we have, it is very Pride-tastic behind me. I've got my Pride flag and I have my fluffy towels candle going. So we're just in a little, and I'm wearing my Scream t-shirt with my Beauty and the Beast button. So it's kind of like a cozy, creepy mixture. So, and y'all, I won some new earrings. Sounds gay, I'm in. So cute and progress flag, Pride flag for the win. Yes. We got it when we lived in Seattle, and then we packed it and we couldn't find it for the longest time. And so Nate was like, oh, I found the Pride flag, because he was looking for something else. And so he actually just hung it up here, and I was like, this is perfect. So yeah, even better. But Rose, I hope you've had a great Tuesday. Hopefully your evening is going well. I love it. You're cute and spooky combo. Yeah. So another friend of mine, we always try to go see like the new Scream movies together. So she sent me this shirt. I did win the Navi. I won the Navi earrings, the Korok earrings, and the heart container earrings. I'm sure y'all, I was talking about Om Nom Zonbabe Neen, and iron it. I don't think I even own an iron, so probably not. I'll take it to the dry cleaner. But yeah, our friend Neen made earrings that were part of the National Children's Alliance. I always forget the acronym, but I won the earrings, so I'm very excited to. I love these Valentine's earrings, but we're gonna switch them out for some Zelda earrings in the near future once they arrive here. I'm like, do my in-laws have an iron? It's been folded up in storage for a year and a half, so I'm relieved that we found it. There's some stuff we have not found from our move. Not that I think anybody stole anything, but I don't know. Because Neen said earlier someone won it, and I was hoping you won them because I know how much you wanted them. Yes, thank you. It was me. I actually messaged Neen this morning because I got an email confirmation saying like, congratulations, because I won that, and I also won the Lon Lon Ranch bottle of milk. And I got emails like, congratulations, you've won these items, but I haven't like heard anything else. Like, here's when you can expect your items, or because like they have my card on file. Like I've already paid for the items. I have my shipping address in there. So I don't know if there's like another email or if just, I don't know how it works. So I think I might contact them tomorrow, just to Tiltify, just to kind of make sure I'm not missing out on steps that I need to be doing to get. Like, Neen has my address because she sent me stuff for being a subscriber before. But the other thing that I won, I have no idea who was selling it. So we shall see. I'm excited though. Like I said, it's a container of Lon Lon Ranch milk from Ocarina of Time. It's a little keychain. And so I'm trying to decide if I want to keep it for myself or possibly give it as a gift. Very selfish. But it was so cute. I loved it so much. And hey, it's the thought that counts. Yes, I'm surprised that you can see it so like in definition. But yeah, it was folded. But maybe I'll take it like into the bathroom when I shower and it'll get a steam treatment. And whatever, like lose its wrinkles. Okay, game. This is the game that I have to be in the window. This music is very like intense. Hopefully, let me make sure that the sound is okay. I think that's a good level for the game sound. With like the different games, I've got to finish getting my Tiltify fundraiser set up for tomorrow before my stream at 1. Lonnie, I believe in you. You can get this done. And Lonnie, if you want to drop any like details or like a link to like an announcement or something, please feel free to do so. Oh shit. That was creepy. I love that. So there's my morning. I gotcha. Okay, we're gonna go here. Okay, continue. Oh wow, we're like right in it. We are right in it. Sorry, I just now put the chat widget in OBS, so I switched from OBS to the Stream Manager view on Twitch. Okay, and I have the doll that the little girl needs. Now I just need to remember. I did my new releases content.
The moors stretch into the distance. I don't wish to wander aimlessly.
Okay, so I dug up the doll. How are you feeling about your new releases content? Yes, the girl and her doll. This map isn't huge. I just, you know, I played this on Friday, so I've slept since then. But I've been eager to get back to this game. I really am enjoying the atmosphere. Here you go.
I present to you Myrtle.
Myrtle.
I missed you so much.
Now, I believe we had a deal.
Hide and seek.
No.
Come back.
Oh my god, this child. Oh my god, children.
It's at moments like these I thank myself for not having children.
Exactly. Voodoo, welcome. Happy Tuesday. How are you doing? You children. Yeah, so we told this little girl we would get her doll back if she would show us the Barrow. So we had to go through this whole quest to get her doll. We had to dig it up. We gave her the doll back, and now she's ran away. So I changed my font on my Cozy Games post because I wasn't liking the readability.
Hey.
That is really important. Yeah, another streamer friend of mine uses a lot of yellow. And it was like, if it was against, like, if you were in dark mode, it would be, like, easier to read. But with yellow, Runner, can I just say how funny you are? I'm so glad I bumped into you in another stream. I'm so glad I'm so glad. Are you talking about Saturday? I had such a good time. That was, like, a really unexpected, like, joyful game. But thank you. I appreciate that. I like to spend a lot of time on Twitch. Even when I'm working, I try to have like friend streams pulled up. I don't know where I was going with that, but yes, the Buffy talk. I'm not wearing any Buffy stuff tonight. I have my Beauty and the Beast pin and my Scream, my Woodsboro horror film club t-shirt, but I was like, I need to get more, but I have Buffy t-shirts. They're just older, and I wear them for like work and workout shirts. And so usually when I stream, I wear my non-workout clothes. Basically my entire wardrobe is t-shirts and shorts. And people who see a lot of colors are sensitive to yellow. Oh, gotcha. Oh, Voodoo, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I so appreciate that. Let me get you written down. I'm just, you know what? I decided, y'all, I was like, I didn't even have my postcard stuff ready for June. So I'm going to do more entries in the boost book, I think is where we're going to go. But Voodoo, thank you. Voodoo, so what I do, so sometimes like for December and for February, I send out postcards. I have Disney Princess postcards for December, my birth month, and then I had Vintage Valentines for February. But the rest of the time, I have my boost book, which is the opposite of a burn book from Mean Girls. And so I have, so what I do is I have this huge thing of Lisa Frank stickers, and I put down like stickers with people's names and like how long they subbed for, not because, I don't know, it's just like a yearbook of streaming for me. And then like if it's somebody that I'm getting to know, I try to like write down details that I have gleaned about them. So you will be entered in June's. And I'm going to do it like, I'm going to do everybody a different color for the rainbow. I have these beautiful gel pens that are erasable. They're so cool. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to write you down on my notes. I have people I got to get to already. Usually I do it. I try to do it every couple of weeks. But thank you so much. I appreciate you spending your Prime sub here. And I'm glad that we met. Lonnie says, yeah, purple and white are two of my favorite font colors. The font I was using was too thin with the glitch effect I wanted to use. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. I was looking at my my schedule graphic and I'm like, I don't think it's meant to be as big as it is, like on certain screens. So I'm going to have to maybe figure something else out. I think it's still readable-ish, but I don't know. It's something that I've been thinking about too, Lonnie. So thank you for reminding me. Okay, I'm gonna get this little child that's running away from me. Come back here. Oh my god, did she go in the hole?
Jane? Jane, get out of there. Don't make me come in.
I'm scared.
Fine. Curses. The hole is too small for me to fit through.
Curses. Oh my god, that giggle is going to... We're gonna get you, little
I
turd.
was always happiest with a trowel in my hand.
Okay.
Uncovering hidden worlds within the earth itself, clod by clod. That should do it.
Yeah, the design is cute, but definitely UX, UI, and accessibility of design is so different nowadays. Yeah, so I took graphic design classes, and that was like starting to be talked about. Like it was like a whole other thing outside of just like the graphic nature of it was UX, UX, UI design and accessibility. We didn't really have, well, it was also through community college, so I didn't finish the program. We moved to Seattle, but I feel like that's got to be like more of a discussed topic in the curriculum. I would hope. Oh my god, no. I'm claustrophobic, and this is giving me the descent. This is absolutely, I hate this.
Jane, come out this instant.
Is she even really in here?
I can't see a damned thing in here. I need a light source.
Do I have a light? Oh, I have one match. It still is in a lot of ways. It's kind of a subset of graphic design. Yeah, and I feel like so I studied psychology. That's what I got my degree in. I don't do anything with it, but when I was looking at grad schools, I was really interested in like industrial design. I don't know, like making workplaces flow like better, and I don't know, it was interesting to me. This was a long time ago. You in danger? She's in danger. Yes, definitely, especially since most content is consumed via mobile and streaming. Yeah. Okay, we have one match. I'm kind of scared right now.
Curses. The useless thing blew out.
Oh god, okay. What's on my to-do list? Okay, so I find Jane. I need a light source. Okay, let's go see if we can find a lantern somewhere. I took a bunch of psych and sociology classes. Yeah, psychology, well, I think I was studying psychology, like a lot of the people that I met in the program, to be kind of like, what's going on with me? Can I self-diagnose myself? And then, so my friend that just recently came to visit, we both were interested in psychology. She's a doctor now, and works with members of the VA, so PTSD, you know, some pretty heavy things. But our dream was to like open our practice together, and maybe work for the FBI as profilers. We had a lot of ideas. Can I get the lantern?
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
What about the lantern?
I have one just like this.
Is it okay? Is it in our chest? Yeah, so my when I was a kid, I wanted to be a Disney animator and then a race car driver, mostly a Disney animator, and then a Vampire Slayer, Charlie's Angel, and then Scully / Clarice Starling from Silence of the Lambs X-Files. I wanted to be everything. Briar, hello! It's going really well. How are you doing this evening? It's so good to see you. Briar, we are just talking about UX. Looney. I saw Lonnie and Looney. Looney, hello. How are you doing? It's good to see you too. Looney, we were just talking about accessibility with graphics that we make for, like, you know, promoting Twitch, like our stuff, like our like schedules and everything, and like how colors and everything can affect things. But happy Tuesday. I'm good, thanks. Nice to come and hang out. Yes, just come hang out, relax. We are looking for a lantern.
I've stored my case in there. A box within a box.
Well, can I get the lantern out of the box? Blazing Fire, thank you so much for the lurk. Oh, I love me. Yes, Looney, it was like we summoned you with the accessibility. Not that that's the only thing, but I was like, off the top of my head, you spend a lot of time posting and like helping others understand that. So love you too, Blazing Fire. Give Mrs. Blazing Fire a hug from me if you are together. But thanks for coming by. I'm glad you felt the summoning. I found out that my hospital only has 2 colors it uses for its marketing stuff, and took to AI to ask about secondary colors. I was impressed. Oh, really? So was it they only use 2 colors because it's just easier, like, visually for people to read that way, like with only the 2 colors? Maybe I need to ask the AI, because my hospital is like meh about marketing. Oh, okay. So Voodoo, do you work for the hospital? I don't want to get too personal. I was just curious, like, what your connection with the hospital is. I was like, are you on the marketing team of the hospital? You don't have a marketing team. Okay. Yes, I'm a director over oh my god, a director. A medical records.
I've hung my dress inside. Aside from that, the wardrobe is empty.
Well, where the toots am I supposed to get? Oh, is there? No, the chest is. Oh my god, what am I? The chest is in the post office place. When I did social media for my grad program, the university has a marketing kit that you have to use special colors and stuff to. It's all kind of crazy. So were they like the most like user friendly, easy to see colors? Technically health information management, but nobody know what that is. That sounds. I love that. Thank you for explaining, Voodoo. Fiona, hi darling, how are you? It's so good to see you. My lurkin' buddy. Also, tell me more about this game when you have time. Would love to. Looney, I am playing as Thomasina Bateman. I'm an expert. She's an expert in barrows, which are like burial mounds in England and maybe other places in Europe. Anyway, we got a letter from somebody that was like, I have this very interesting barrow for you to excavate, right? She's like a Lara Croft. She's like a Tomb Raider archaeologist, anthropologist character. So we've come to this small town. The person we were supposed to meet didn't show up. Suspicious. And we had like a nightmare of this cat climbing in onto us in our room, because we've only been here for one night. So it's just kind of like an adventure point and click folk horror. Lonnie says, white is good for people with vision issues from what I've read, which is why I like using it a lot. I tend to do light fonts on dark backgrounds for that reason. Gotcha. I remember back when I was in the program, they said yellow on black was like the most, like even more so than white on black. But that was a while back too. Looney says, I always made sure there was high contrast for text, black on white when I could. But they like people to use the school colors, which are like green and stuff. Gotcha, okay. Voodoo says, yeah, I asked our marketing person about our marketing kit, and she gave me a 2-page thing with like a couple of logo types and 2 hex colors. I was like, where's the rest? This is it? Just like, there's no marketing team. What do you expect from me? I made this with clip art. To be thoughtful about people with vision issues as the mommy of a blind daughter. Well, you know, like, so last night somebody came in to chat who I think is from a Spanish-speaking country, and they were very grateful that I have captions on the stream, which if you use OBS, setting up the captions is super easy, and if you are confused, I'd be glad to help you. Streamlabs, I had to use like an overlay to set up captions, and I think the captions through OBS are a lot nicer looking, and they seem to be more accurate. But just, you know, like having that helped somebody who doesn't speak the language proficiently communicate better. There's actually an artist I watch who's in Japan, and he has a translation program that when you type something in, it translates it audibly into Japanese for him. And then on screen, what he speaks. I guess that's a different thing, but I feel like there's a lot of tools that are helping. Thomas Cena. Yeah. Oh my God, not John Cena. Nightmare on day 1 of a new place is rough. Exactly. Yeah, in this little ass town. And we have pants though. We are wearing pants. That's for printing for screens. Yellow doesn't show up well. Gotcha. Yes. We're the highest performing hospital in my state, and all of that extra money goes to extra clinical staff. Well, that sounds like a good usage of the money instead of marketing materials, I would think. But I don't know anything. Looney says, I wish every streamer had captions. There are a bunch of free options. It also helps for people with audio processing and if someone needs to watch with exactly, like, a lot of times if I'm lurking in streams during the day, I'm trying to like focus on reading a lot of the time, and so I will have like all the tabs muted, but then if I can see captions, I really appreciate that. Like, that's a personal use that I like about having the captions. I use OBS. I think I have the extension on my stream for captions, but redundancy is the best friend of tech design. Exactly. And I'm glad that you're loving the outfit. Okay, so we are trying to find Hobbs Barrow. This little girl was like, I will take you to the Barrow if you get me my doll that my brother hid. Well, she climbed into this hole, which I was just in, and now I'm trying to get to my tools. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Do I put this worm on like this person?
I don't think anyone really wants to see my worm. Hello.
Good day.
So
Bye.
Don't be a stranger.
this green door, our crate that has our excavation tools is in here. And the post person is gone. So this person is like, I'm watching the door. So I can take him to the bar to drink, but he leaves before I can sneak back over here. And hold on, I think I have an idea. I don't think anyone wants to see my work. So the dialogue in this is pretty witty, and there's voice acting, which, you know, I love to narrate, but this game, like, I think the voice acting is great. I felt like I didn't make any progress Friday night, so not that it's all about progress.
Good day to you, Cyril.
I'll do, lass.
Oh, have you met Henry Long?
What do you make of Henry Long?
An idiot who thinks that station's a good idea. Can you imagine? Strangers pouring into Bewley. Turns the stomach, that does.
Maybe he has a point. You could travel.
Bah, you're an outsider. I'd expect you to have such a bad opinion. But Henry, he's a Bewley lad. We've had the odd Barney or two in the pub over it all.
I can imagine.
Okay, so we're going to get these two who disagree about the train station to the Plow and Furrow, which is like the local tavern / inn, and we're going to have them drink together, and then we are going to break and enter into the post room. It's all about the journey, the climb. It is. It's just when you play, I feel like I just spit everything. When you play these games, like point and clicks, it's hard to remember if you're not like consistently playing it, like what you need to do. Thankfully, like I said, this has a journal.
Can I buy you a drink, Cyril?
Now,
Yes.
go on then, lass.
Follow me.
Okay, so we're gonna get him a drink. And then how do I get...
So then he turns around and says, why is a dog like a tree? And I says, I don't know. And he says, because they both lose their bark once they're dead.
Oh my god. I got it.
Good roll, Cyril. Well, it's been a pleasure, but I must be off.
Aye, lass. Ta for the drink. You're not too bad for an outsider.
Yeah, well, your jokes suck. Okay, let's go get Henry. And we are going to get him to drink with the old man, and then they will argue.
Hello.
Good day.
Would you like to go to the Plough and Furrow?
Can I buy you another drink?
I suppose one more ale won't hurt. I shall take you up on your offer, Miss Bateman.
Let us make our way.
Let us.
To think, if that station hadn't been built, we would never have met. Blessed be the Midland Railway.
Idiot!
Oh.
That station is the worst decision this village has ever made!
Cyril Farnaby, a miserable man with miserable ideas. I will change your mind even if it kills me.
Bro. Yeah, you two go hang out. BBFFs. Love a good point and click like this. It's somehow so cozy. It is very cozy. I will say that this is rated mature. I think it might get... It's Lovecraftian. So I just want y'all to be prepared. There might be some disturbing imagery. I have no idea, but it is rated mature and it is a point and click. So it might be pixelated grossness. Randomly. Idiot! I know. Oh my god, I love BFFs. BFFs. Speaking of BFFs, when I was in 5th grade, my girlfriend, who is also like my best friend, we went to Claire's and we got these penguin BFF necklaces, and the penguins had arms, and you could, when you were together, you could link the arms around each other, so they'd be like these cute little penguins, like not hugging, but like, you know, if there aren't, like they're standing next to each other. Best friends for fancy frolicking. We are gonna go frolic, hopefully after this adventure. Yeah, it was so cute. We loved Claire's. I'm gonna break into this. Yes, I gotta get my stuff so I can go get the stupid little girl out of the hole.
Taught me this useful trick. A hairpin is much more than a hair accessory. A few wiggles and this lock should spring right open.
Okay. I feel like that's a staple of an adventure game.
I've snapped the hairpin in the process, but I managed to unlock the door.
Oh, I got an achievement.
Let's open this envelope. There's a note inside.
Oh. Avery Spirited, that sounds like an awesome set of necklaces. Oh yes, it was. I'm sorry, I was like, which necklaces? I swear. I'm just drinking water tonight, but like, if I have said something. Do you know if you'll need to run, hide, fight in this game? I don't know, Briar. I really hope not, because you saw me playing Clock Tower 3, and remember how often you had to remind me that I could crouch? But okay, so let's read this letter. Miss Bateman, I beg for your forgiveness. A matter of grave urgency has arisen in London, and I cannot join you in Bewley. I've packed your usual equipment, and pray you will find local assistance in my absence. I look forward to seeing you upon your return. Yours faithfully, Kenneth Murdoch.
How very frustrating. I wonder what happened.
Me too.
I'd better get this to the alley before Mr. Long comes back.
Are you gonna just like move this whole crate?
Moving a fully laden crate through the village square was no easy task. Somehow, no one was there to witness it. But I didn't give up, because I never give up, do I, Mother? I am as stubborn as my father, as you liked to remind me.
Ooh. We have some family trauma.
Wait. Where is my money? It's not in here.
Oh my god.
Absolute liability of a man.
Kenneth.
It looks like everything else is in here. Picks, specimen trays, shovels. Oh, my chisel, I'll take that. Ah, my lantern.
Yes, we got the lantern.
There mustn't be any oil inside.
Oh no.
I'll leave the rest in the crate. Stanley assured me things would be safe here. No money and no assistant. This is most inconvenient.
Voodoo.
Still, I've been in worse situations. I've got a tab at the inn for now. I'll worry about money later. I must find that Barrow and get on with the excavation.
Voodoo, thank you so much for that gifted sub to Looney. For some reason, my alert didn't work this time, but I saw it pop up, so thank you so much. And Looney, I hope you enjoy the emotes. Oh my god, and thank you so much for a gifted sub to Fiona. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is very generous of you. And for some reason, my thing just flopped over. Maybe my alerts will come back at a different time. Oh my god, Voodoo, thank you for that. Gifted sub to Lonnie, Reinvent Fandom. You are... It is like Christmas in June. My birthday in June. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I want to make sure I didn't miss any... I mean, to be fair, if I feel like crouching was used like 4 times in the whole game. That's lucky that no one was around, right? Pixel graphics are... I love pixel art and like doing it. But Voodoo, thank you from the bottom of my heart too. Yes, Looney, there's Jumbles and Jasper. Those actually are taken from the photos that are behind me that I have on our entry table. So that was very sweet of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is pushing me closer to my goal of 50. I just wanted to eventually get to 50 so that way I can unlock an extra animated emote slot and a like standard emote slot. So thank you. Thank you for pushing me to infinity and beyond. I really, that's very generous of you. Okay, so I don't have any oil.
Paraffin to fuel my lantern.
I need paraffin. Okay.
I've had this for years. It's looking like it could break at any moment, really.
Hondo, thank you so much for the lurk.
I'd
Okay.
rather not go into those horrible toilets.
Okay, so
again.
there was a candle up in my bedroom. I feel lost. Well, not lost, but I'm just like... Hondo, I'm doing really well. How are you doing this evening? It's good to see you. Starmark, thank you so much for the hydrate. Cheers.
The candle has melted. It's not much use anymore.
Can I not get paraffin from it? I'm glad that you're good, Hondo. What have you been playing lately? And have you downloaded anything lately? I feel lost me every day for my entire life. Looney, it's so funny you say that because there was like something that popped up on my computer, like I think it was like a Copilot or some kind of internal program thing. And it was like, do you need help? And I think that was like all it said. And I took a screenshot of it because I was like, yes, I do, but I don't think you're going to be the help that I need, but it's very sweet of you to ask. I was like having an existential talk with this like little pop-up window on my computer. Hondo says, yep, I re-downloaded Fear and Mass Effect, also Tomb Raider. And you played Diablo. Did you finish Diablo 2? Did you conquer Diablo? Yes, all the help. That is, I know, right? Like, can you just like do certain things for me, AI? Okay, where am I gonna get this paraffin from? You're on the second act. Okay, gotcha. Electra, welcome! This game looks nice. This game is awesome. It's got great voice acting, beautiful pixel art, a spooky story, point and click goodness, but it hasn't felt... I will say when I played Secret of Monkey Island, I felt...
He's currently debating the merits of the railway station at the inn.
Intimidated? This, I have felt less intimidated. I was like, what do I mix with what to do what and go where? But also, Electro, how are you doing? How was your Tuesday? Okay, so there's this lantern here.
It looks like the same make as my own.
Can I just switch it out? Excuse me, can I use the lantern with the lantern?
Looks like the same make as my own. Look, we have the same lantern.
Isn't that amazing?
So we do.
That was it? That's it? And you downloaded Elder Scrolls 3 and 4. Oh, I just bought 4. I just bought 4 because it was on sale for like $2. Lonnie says, I'm gonna play a new restaurant management game after dinner, Rolling Hills. Rolling Hills, you're a sushi robot. It's on Game Pass and looked cute. That does sound cute. I like that it's called Rolling Hills. Okay, I think I'm sold. Gonna wishlist it. I had a very sleepy Tuesday. I feel that. I woke up earlier than normal actually today, which was nice. Because then I was like, ooh, I have time to like get things done before work. And then I was like piddling around. Looney says, I don't know if you saw the post on my Instagram story a week or so ago, but I was typing myself out PowerPoint slides to... Yes, I did see that. Print to bring with you as notes to a doctor's appointment. I started typing and then stopped to change the font text to black from the default gray, and all it read was, what did I... Yes, I saw that. Thank you for reminding. Help. What I need? Help. And I love that you did that. That is an amazing thing. Usually, like, if I'm going to do a phone call, I'll write stuff down. I didn't even think about, like, doing notes to, like, take to my eye doctor or doctor or anything. I think that's wonderful. Because I take notes all the time. Like, I don't really have as much of a work journal as I used to, because I know the stuff that I'm working on changes, and there's, like, I don't know. When I started at the startup in Seattle, I was taking lots of notes. But I keep my stream journal, and I have like a regular journal too. I always have some type of notes for doctor's appointments, but I usually write them. See, I do not like writing things in my phone. I feel like I write so much slower. Like I still make my handwritten grocery list. Okay, I'm on the hunt to find some oil or fuel for my... Hello.
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
Can you fill my
I
lantern?
don't wish to give that away.
Okay. Come on, baby, light my fire. I saw, you're journaling right now. I love that. Electro, do you have like a specific journaling method? I know some people do. I usually, depending on like how I'm feeling, I usually will do like kind of some bullets. Not necessarily the bullet journal, but like I'll be like, just like to record the events of the day. Oh, Lonnie, I hope you enjoy Clipette. She was the first emote I made. It's Clippy and drag. Is Clipette.
Hello. Good day.
Do you have Lord Panswick?
Why did you call Lord Panswick wretched?
He hides in that manner of his and cares not for his people. I've heard stories whispered in the pews, you know,
What kind of stories?
that he shoots people on sight. Anyone that strays onto Panswick Manor.
Good grief.
Yet he will walk into the plough and furrow and buy ale for all and be hailed as our protector. I answer to God and God alone. Forgive me, pet. I shouldn't get so worked up.
Not at all. I appreciate your honesty, Mrs. Duplancy. Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
Lonnie, I'm glad you love it. Looney says, we use this app for our grocery list. It's called AnyList, and you can put in the items you buy and then check them off or uncheck them every week. So if you have a lot of regular items every week, it's kind of nice to have. Ooh, that is nice to have because we do usually buy the same thing. My fiance and I can both access it and update it so the other one can see, and it has a feature to export the list item by item to order, pickup, delivery. Ooh, okay. That might be something I'm into. No worries about the paragraphs. Thank you for taking the time to explain that. I use the AnyList app for packing for trips too, since I usually end up packing similar things every time. Gotcha. Yeah, I still do pen and paper, packing list, grocery list. What I do is I like to put like little bullets next to my grocery items and then check those off. I don't know. I've gotten like so in a rhythm with it. I have my one specific fanny pack for shopping that I take with me. I have headphones in there in case it's like, I don't know, a lot of people, I like to have headphones with like Enya playing or something when I'm grocery shopping if it's a lot of people. Electro says, so I've used a Habanichi weeks for the past several years, but this year I'm switching to the regular Habonichi, which is 1 entry per day. I don't really have a set format with this one. Some days I'll write up paragraphs about my day, and others I'll just paste little stickers I got. Okay, I love that though. I really like having a record of something, like, I don't know, in my mind. It's like I lived, especially like when the pandemic began, you know, it was nice to have, like, I did do things other than just hide in my house, like, not hide in, but you know what I'm like, I did things other than feel isolated. But yeah, whatever works best for you. I love your grocery shopping preparation kit. Hi bestie, thank you so much for the lurk. Yeah, I have that, my pen, my yeah, not a whole lot of stuff. I should probably add hand sanitizer to it too. Maybe there's paraffin in the church. Hi bestie, I'm having to lurk for a bit while I bathe these kids and feed them. Have a good bath and dinner time. And thank you so much for that lurk. Okay, also, what's great about this game, if you are into point and clicks, you can hold down the space bar and it highlights everything that is interactable.
I've no time for such things. The flowers have long since dried out. I don't want them.
Yeah, she said it needs...
I need paraffin to fuel my
I need
lantern.
paraffin. Yeah, so I was like, maybe I could get these candles, but the candles aren't interactable. So I don't know. Do you...
I have nothing else to ask for the time being.
Okay, nothing else to ask. Where did the pastor go? Or the priest or whatever, the vicar? I'm wondering... Chisel.
This is where I dug up Jane's ragdoll.
Yes. I can't... Can I go that way?
The
No.
moors stretch into the distance. I don't wish to wander aimlessly.
Ando, thank you for those cute emotes. Maybe at this house that's abandoned? Bench? No. So the person that we were supposed to meet at the bar last night when we got into town, we went to their house, knocked, no one's there. There's chickens outside. But... Can I use the chisel to break into this house?
That's a peculiar idea. That's a peculiar idea.
Is it really that peculiar?
That's a peculiar idea.
What about with the fossil? Hearthstone.
That is not coming off.
Okay. Do the chickens make paraffin?
You're a sweet little thing, aren't you?
Oh, that's cute.
He looks much too unruly to be picked up.
I don't know, you could pick up the chickens.
You're a sweet little thing, aren't you?
See, now it's even more cozy. What, the clothes on the line, or the line? There's, undies,
Slightly damp.
trousers, and a glove. So we found that the missing glove came from here.
I've no desire. The window is much too high up to reach.
Okay, I'm wondering if I use the chisel... I wonder how, like, long this game is if you know what you're doing or, like, where to click. You could knock it out in, like, one night, and I'm like, I'm on day 1. I've only played the prologue. Sometimes I have, like, I feel like I understand what they want me to do, and then Other times I'm like, I don't get it. Time to consult the resources. Is this? Can I go in here?
It's locked.
Can we break in to the church?
I'm not sure what that would achieve.
Maybe there's lantern stuff. Okay, let's use the chisel fossil. Oh, Dan, what is up? How's it going? It's good to see you again.
Splendid.
Okay.
I managed to extract it in one piece.
Okay, so what am I going to do with this fossil piece?
Exceptional ammonite fossil.
Maybe I can give it to the blacksmith? I'm not sure what that would achieve. Okay, calm down, lady, right? Like, she's not helping me solve problems. She's being the problem. A simple no would suffice. She's just... I don't know. We got the doll for the little girl, and she was supposed to take us to the Barrow, and she ended up crawling into a hole, and now we need a lantern to find her.
What do you make of this ammonite?
Now then, 'tis a beauty that. It looks familiar.
That's it?
No, that won't work.
Can I just take your lantern?
It's like the same make as my own.
Okay, what if I show it to the little kid and scare the child? Maybe... Hello.
I'm not sure they would be interested. I'm not sure they would be...
Be interested in my fossil. I just carved out of the countryside. I knew that little brat was going to be nothing but trouble. Right? That little brat. Nothing but trouble. Do you want to see my
I'm
fossil?
not sure they would be interested.
No one wants to look at my fossil. Okay, what about... Hey, excuse me, Wally.
I'm not sure they would be in...
Let's go talk to
I have
Wally.
nothing else to ask for the time being.
Really? And then if we go down here, I think it's just a dead end.
The road disappears over the horizon. I see nothing but moorland.
Moorland. And then we go back. Okay. Can I talk with your parents? Because you're a little shit. To be quite honest with you.
Nobody home.
Oh yeah, they're out like picking apples or something, I think. Okay, let's just go. Alright, so where am I going to take this fossil? Let's go back in here. Stanley Kemp, hello.
Can I please have a new candle for my room?
I'll go upstairs and replace it this evening.
Can I have one now?
It's not dark yet, Miss Bateman.
Never mind.
Dang it.
Bye.
See you soon.
Dang it. I thought that was going to be the easiest. I was like, wow, it was really that easy?
I don't think Stanley would be interested in that.
Okay, so we can't get a candle from him. These two are fighting.
Leave Cyril and Henry to their grand debate.
Okay, what about...
No use for Ash.
I'm at the point where I'm just clicking on everything now. Hello?
Good day, sir.
I think more people should... Right? I know. What about the drunk that runs the train station? Wait, where is the vicar anyway?
I don't think anyone is home.
I am...
The blacksmith is right. Good day.
Yes?
I was wondering if you might be able
Oh.
to spare some lantern oil.
I don't have much to spare, lass. Paraffin is as rare as hen's teeth in these parts. How much coin do you have?
None, I'm afraid.
If you're in a bind, I can trade you a small
Ooh.
amount.
A trade, you say?
Aye.
Let's trade. Let's do it. I have a fossil.
What can I trade you for some lantern oil?
Let's trade.
Surprise me.
What can I trade you for some lantern oil?
Surprise me.
How about a kith?
Thanks for your time.
Speak to you later.
I think, let's see. Okay, let's see if this works.
Would you trade some of your paraffin for this fossilized ammonite, Mr. Crozier?
Mr. Crozier.
Now then, 'tis a beauty that. It looks familiar. I'll take it off your hands.
Wonderful.
We did it.
Let
We
me
did
get
it.
some paraffin from inside.
Whoop whoop. I love you, kiss. Right? You can kiss me right here.
There you are.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier.
Okay, now we can go into the hole. Now I can finally get in the hole to get that stupid idiot.
Slay.
Thank you for the sleigh.
My lantern is fueled and ready for action.
Fueled and ready for action. Don't you love? Do you love it? I love it. Oh, thank you so much for the stretch. Giving me that good stuff. Today, Looney, for my workout, I did a standing Pilates workout, and it felt really good. I hadn't done a Pilates one for a while, but I feel very elegant. Yes, thank you so much. And also, in about 5 minutes, we are going to take our first break of the night. Break of the night. Okay, now how to get back to the hole. But thank you so much for that stretch. It included a cool stretch, a stretching cooldown, and then I was doing even more stretching.
Right. Let's put this lantern to good use.
Okay, we're going into the hole with our lantern. Oh, thank you, bestie. Why is there a heartbeat going? Oh my god, I am scared. A little bit scared. Please don't be a jump scare. Oh my god.
Jane, come out at once.
No. Don't go. Don't go. Please don't go. I'm braced. Oh. Oopsie.
Goodness me. Jane!
Silly, what are you doing in that smelly old badger's hole?
You were in there.
No, I weren't.
Yes, you were.
Not true. I was hiding behind that tree over there. I got bored of waiting for you.
So where can I find Hobbs Barrow?
Go north from the church graveyard, up the hill. You'll see some muddy fields on the horizon. That's Mr. Bryden's farm. Hobbs Barrow is there. Don't tell any grown-ups I told you. And thanks for getting Myrtle back.
My pleasure. Thank you, Jane. You've been a great help.
And a big pain in the arse. Hondo, I will do your Buffy Tarot card pull when I get back from my break, which will be here in a couple minutes. Electro says, I fully thought I was hearing my own heartbeat in my headphones. You're like, why am I so scared right now? She really is a little brat. She's a little... Okay, for some reason, Looney, that made me think of the first time I played Wind Waker, and there's a part in Wind Waker when you make it to, like, was it the Lighthouse Island? Some island where you have to, like, play hide and go seek with these little kids. And I was like, come back here, you little shits. Wait, that's not the way I wanted to go. This is the way. This is... The kids of Skyrim are pretty awful too. I forgot that I adopted another kid, and so I was surprised when I went to my house last night, and I was like, oh. I forgot about that. Yes, with the children, so many weird kids in Wind Waker. Snot Kid. The Snot Kid, yes. Oh my god, Snot Kid is like iconic. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Barrow.
As I trudged through the barren moors, with only the odd sheep for company, I reflected upon my visit to Bewley thus far. The enigmatic Mr. Shoulder and his puzzling disappearance. The townsfolk of Bewley, who had made it as difficult as they could for me to find Hobbs Barrow. The suspicion, the wariness in their eyes, Only now I know it was actually fear.
Ooh.
In the end, it was the innocence of a child, young Jane, that condemned me to my fate.
Oh no, does this mean we're dead? Condemned me to my fate. Okay, we're gonna pause here because the ad is about to start. I don't want y'all to miss any of this amazing story. When you forget you adopted a kid, you know, I've been doing a lot in Skyrim. The Kids of Skyrim sounds like a Bleak documentary about to be released on Netflix. The kids are pretty terrible. I have to remind them to go to bed and do their chores. Snot Kid stresses me out like no other. Oh no! Don't you just like want to wipe that snot off? Be like, just blow your nose. Please just blow your nose. Damn it, Jane. Damn it, Jane. Okay, y'all, we will be back here in a few minutes. The Kids Are Not Alright, a Skyrim documentary. Yes, that is the perfect title for that. The kids are not alright. They're assholes. And it shows. Okay, Hondo, I will get you your thing like I said here in a few minutes, and I will see you all back here in just a few. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. Thank you for the Pikachus. Hondo, are you there? Hondo, I have the cards pulled out for you. Just want to make sure you're here. I'm sure you are, but you know me. That's quite the transition in music. Yes, you are. Perfect. Okay. Well, let's see what Buffy Tarot... Let's see what wonderful things Buffy Tarot has in store for you this evening. Okay. Okay. Hondo, for you, I feel like I just recently pulled this card. Hondo, for you, I pulled the Queen of Scythes reversed. Here's what it looks like vertically. You can see Ginny Calendar is here at her computer with the Orb of Thessala on the desk. This is also the outfit that she's wearing when she is murdered by Angelus. I don't know, so this card is like giving me, like, delving into things that you're good at. Like, you maybe have a unique talent in your group or friend group or family group. Maybe you do something that others don't do. Yes, Miss Calendar, rest in peace. But this is giving, like, I don't know, she also kept her identity a secret from Buffy and Giles for a long time. And so she had a falling out with the gang. And then she was like, I'm going to do this to help make things better. So maybe this is like embracing both sides of your life, because she is from a group of people, the Romani people, and she's also a computer science teacher. So she's got very like different parts of herself, I guess. So this is like embracing those parts of yourself. Let me read to you what the guidebook says. Embracing those parts of yourself, but also like using your talents to help others. Unfortunately, like I said, she dies. So don't do that. With the Queen of Scythes reversed. Here you go. Here you go, Hondo. Has a sexy fuddy-duddy got your motherboard overheating? Or maybe friendships with your students are distracting you from your ancestral legacy? Whatever the case, when this queen is reversed, you are allowing your emotions to outweigh your responsibilities. So I don't know, Hondo, if there's a sexy fuddy-duddy overheating your motherboard. Or maybe friendships with your students. Whatever the case, when this queen is reversed, you are allowing your emotions to outweigh your responsibilities. So, Hondo, that is what I have for you this evening. Thank you for that, Redeem. Love seeing Miss Calendar. Sexy something, who knows? Sexy something, who knows? Hey, Mr. Vinjock, I hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much for the lurk. Can I be the new Buffy and kill everyone? Yes, you are the next chosen one, Insane. Insane, you're the Elle Woods, but I guess you could also be the Vampire Slayer. Electro says, I wish I had a sexy fuddy-duddy overheating my motherboard. Maybe you should, well, not. I was like, what if you were like on a dating website and you saw someone have that like on their profile, like looking for a sexy fuddy-duddy to overheat my motherboard? I would die laughing. I think that'd be amazing. Insane, how are you doing tonight? Happy to slay. I like to see Insane Laura dressed up as Buffy. What if we kissed between the chips on a motherboard? Voodoo, that got me. What if we kissed between the chips on a motherboard? Oh my god, Voodoo. That's a green flag for sure, exactly. I'm good just playing some X Defiant. What is the X Defiant? You're defying the X? Speaking of X, hey Gamer Dad, how's it going? Welcome in, happy Tuesday. Voodoo, I've told this story before on stream, but I'm gonna tell it again. When I was younger, I guess like early teens, I was at Sam's Club. I was at Sam's Club and I was looking at the video games and I wanted like the new Tomb Raider game. Anyway, there was this guy also looking at the computer games that I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. Well, somehow, I don't remember how we ended up talking. I think he said like, oh, are you going to get that game? And I was like, yeah, they're expensive and I want to get this, but I don't think my computer can handle this game. And this guy, without missing a beat, says to me, well, that megabytes. And I just like put the game down and was like, I think my dad's checking out. I gotta go. I've never forgotten that. I wonder where that guy is to this day. I hope he's okay. I hope he's doing really well. I hope he found whatever he was looking for at Sam's Club. It's like a COD game. Okay. X Defiant is COD mixed with Overwatch. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you for explaining. I'm hit with the double whammy of allergy flare-up and cold beating me up. Oh no! Gamer Dad, sending you good, healthy vibes from here. Hoping you feel better soon. Thanks for coming by. Oh my god, and oh my god, swoon. I'm so jealous of people who can just drop puns like that. I don't know, in my whatever, how old I was brain, I was just like... And now I look back at that and I'm like, maybe there was something there. But that person definitely left an impression on me for my entire life. So if you were ever in Wichita, Kansas between these years, and you maybe said that to a stranger, it might have been me. You could fully put that scene in a rom-com. That is the rom-com that we need. Hi, Hob. Hi, Bear. Agatha, how's it going? One of my stream title ideas was I'm gonna Barrow that Hob. I don't know why, but how's it going, Agatha? It's wonderful to see you. Agatha, you weren't in Wichita, Kansas in the early 2000s, were you? Making jokes about motherboards, or not motherboards, megabytes. It's good to see you though. Thanks for coming by. Hi, Gay. Happy Pride Month. I don't believe I was. Okay, just wanted to confirm that it wasn't you that I met. Okay, back to the Barrow. Okay, so we got directions to the Barrow, so we have now proceeded out to this farm, and we are going to dig it up.
I've no desire to wander the furrows.
Okay. I might have gone to Kansas for some high school arts things or track cross-country stuff. Yep, see, I was just the cross-country and the track. Otherwise, I'm unfamiliar. Oh, who's this? Look at this sexy fuddy-duddy. Hello.
My name is Thomasina Bateman. Mr. Bryden, I presume.
Aye, what do you want, lass?
That's you. You live out here on the moorlands. I got a Patreon cameo in this game. Ooh, that's beautiful. What do you want, lass? I want to know about Lord Panswick. Let's like ease into the Barrow part. Thomasina is such a great name.
What can you tell me of Lord Panswick?
He keeps us going. Most of our crops go to feed his animals.
What is he like?
Oh, I've hardly laid eyes on him. He sends his workers here to pick up the crops.
I see.
Yeah, Thomasina Bateman, which when I hear the last name Bateman, all I can think of is Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. Do you know about the Barrow?
I understand Hobbs Barrow.
Will you be slain?
Land.
Oh, well, yes. Why'd you ask?
I am an antiquarian, Mr. Bryden. I'm writing a volume on the Barrows of England.
Oh, I suppose you'll be wanting to dig about it.
If at all possible, Mr. Bryden. I was invited to Bewley by Mr. Leonard Shoulder, who told me such an excavation would be possible.
Leonard Shoulder? Ha! I haven't seen him in years. The last I heard he were on death's door. There's to be no more digging there, lass. Not since it went so badly last time.
We are slaying. It is a Tuesday, so Dawn's in trouble. Must be Tuesday. Agatha, have you had a Patreon cameo in a game? That wouldn't surprise me. Tell me more about yourself, you hot silver fox.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Bryden.
I live here with my wife, and I might be long in tooth, but I can still run this farm without too much help.
So you have a lot of endurance. You have not really, okay. I don't think I've had a cameo. I've had my name in the credits in some Kickstarter games. That I think I've only played a couple that I backed on Kickstarter. So there's a wife? You have a wife? Excuse me?
Is your wife home?
She's out in fields, lass, pulling weeds.
Oh.
The curse of such fertile soil. 40 years we've been married. I couldn't do it without her, you see.
How splendid.
Aye, my wife is a fine woman. Are you married, lass?
No. I've had my fair share of proposals, Mr. Bryden, but that's not the life for me.
Marriage is an important institution. You'll find a man one day.
I manage rather well without one, Mr. Bryden.
So is there a Mrs. Barrow? Like, trying to peek at the left hand. Excuse me, is there a Mrs. Barrow? What happened last time?
Was there a previous excavation of Hobbs Barrow?
Aye. My brother dug it up. Must have been, 25 years ago. You see, whatever he found inside, well, it drove him mad.
Oh?
Aye.
Love
I
it.
came back here to look after him. Poor bastard hanged himself not long after.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bryden. That's terrible.
Aye. Time passes, but it were an awful thing.
Boy. Thank you so much for the 3 stream streak. Thank you for streaking through here, Agatha. Thank you for blessing us with your presence and your streak. Are you working from home today? Have you finished Super Mario RPG? I feel like I was up earlier this morning, so I would have caught you. But maybe you're already off by the time I went on to Twitch. I am indeed working from home, and no, I have not finished yet. No worries, I will come cheer you on. I wanted to pop in, but meds and bed is calling for my soul. Pleasant dreams, lovely people. Gamer Dad, sweet dreams, get some good rest, and I really do hope you feel better soon. It's a very busy week this week. I gotcha. I feel that. Well, hopefully you can just chug right through this week. It's already Wednesday for you, right? You're living in the future. So, you're halfway there.
What did your brother find?
Samuel. Samuel were his name.
Sorry, what did Samuel find in the Barrow?
I don't know. But something went wrong.
Something's not right.
Afterward, he could barely speak. You couldn't make out a word, like.
That must have been hard.
He lost a hand in that excavation too, you know.
Oh no.
Goodness me, how?
I try hard not to speculate on what might have happened, lass. I'd see him disappear into that barrow, dragging timber in with him. You'd hear him hammering away for hours. I offered him help, but he'd have none of it. Soon enough, he blocked the entrance off. To look at it now, you'd never know the thing we dug up. The landers reclaimed it.
He found the blob in the Barrow. Hondo, I've just saw that movie, I think, last year. The 80s version. I saw the 80s remake. It was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. What about the other men?
Who else was involved in the excavation?
2 others, I believe. Outsiders, perhaps. I can't say for sure. I think they left town pretty swiftly afterwards. I lived in Bakewell at the time. I only moved back here to look after Samuel. I took over the farm when he passed away.
I see.
Insane, thank you for the hydrate. I feel like I'm doing a really good job of hydrating tonight.
What can you tell me about your farm?
Samuel's fair to side. We're a fortunate family.
Oh, you're
Soil is
rich.
fertile here.
Okay.
Crops grow without too much trouble. All the other farmers around here raise livestock. Even Lord Panswick. We grow feed for him.
Most fortunate, Mr. Bryden.
Okay, so he's rich. His wife's out in the field. Any more about Mr. Shoulder?
You haven't seen Mr. Shoulder for some time.
I hear about him now and then, but it must be a good few years since I set eyes on him.
He hasn't been here to visit Hobbs Barrow.
Not to my knowledge. I heard he's beset by ailments. Don't leave his home often.
How odd. I assumed he'd spoken to you about my visit.
Not at all.
Oh, thank you for the posture check. Let me unfurl myself. But I want to be hunched over.
You say Mr. Shoulder is at death's door. What exactly ails him?
I'm unsure. It's just what I've heard. I wouldn't want to speculate on matters that are not my business.
May I have your permission to excavate?
Mr. Bryden, may I please have your permission to excavate Hobbs Barrow?
No.
Why
You've
not?
not been listening, lass. Samuel found something in there that's best left to rot. No digging here, lass.
Alright, we gotta kill him. Wouldn't you like to find out more about what Samuel found in there?
Wouldn't you like to find out more about what Samuel found in there?
Perhaps. But Samuel boarded up that barrow for a reason. You don't want to tempt the same fate, lass.
I'm very tempting, aren't I? Pay attention, please. Perhaps I can at least see Hobbs Barrow.
Perhaps I can at least see Hobbs Barrow.
I suppose you've come a long way to be here, lass.
All the way from London, Mr. Bryden.
Have you any proof of all you've told me?
Proof?
You wish to see proof of what, Mr. Bryden?
I can't let any Tom, Dick or Harry wander around me fields.
Ooh.
What proof have you of your claims?
Yuki, thank you so much for that lurk.
You wish to see
I can't let any
A Tom, Dick, or Harry.
Thanks for your time.
Ta-ra now.
Tom, Dick, or Harry wandering around your fields. How about this letter?
Here is proof that Mr. Shoulder invited me to Bewley in order to excavate Hobbs Barrow.
I like him scratching his butt.
Bold promises, I see. Don't make me regret this. But yes, you can have a look at it.
Yay, I win.
Thank you.
Any road. Once you've set your eyes on it, you won't be wanting out do with it. The place gives one a queer feeling.
A queer feeling.
So where can I find it?
Perfect for Pride
Through that
Month.
gate to your left. Just head straight across the top to the field there. After 10 minutes or so, you'll see Barrow. Set on a hill ahead.
10
Thank you
minutes?
again, Mr. Bryden. I really do appreciate it.
That is a long time to be walking. Oh, it's a little video. And it's raining now. And we don't have an umbrella? Poor choice. Poor choice.
I probably should have brought my umbrella.
You would think so, yeah.
Perhaps I could take a closer look.
Okay, what is this stone?
AR. I haven't a clue what that could be referring to. Finally, here it is.
We made it.
Hobbs Barrow.
This music is giving Stardew Valley. This is the Stardew Valley of your dreams.
Barrow of a most unusual rectangular form. I've not seen something like this since West Kennet Long Barrow. Yes, this shall make a fine entry for my book. What secrets do you conceal, I wonder?
She's an antiquarian. And I'm a Capricorn.
That smell.
She's sniffing it.
Earthy and sweet.
She's sniffing it. Or nightmares, right? Antiquarian? Ugh, typical. Oh, we're having another flashback.
2, 1.
Another flashback.
You can open your eyes now, Thomasina.
Thomasina? Thomasina!
Come.
Come.
Are
Come,
you
come.
ready for your first excavation?
Yes, Daddy.
Capital. Make sure you remember everything I've taught you. I have a feeling you might find something special.
How
Capital.
exciting.
I'll be watching from the steps, my little bird. Good luck.
Thank you, Daddy.
Thank you, Daddy. Bleak Falls Barrow, Hobbs Barrow. Are there any other barrows I should know about? Probably some more that I will investigate in Skyrim. There's a lot of things you don't want to go into. Just don't go in. Just don't go. So I'm supposed to do what now? Oh, let me get the trowel.
Now I'm ready.
Now I'm ready.
Hello. 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 Hello.
I don't know why that is just tickling me pink. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. That's what she was saying. Just to you. Okay, there's some dirt.
Thomasina, we don't dig with our hands.
Let me be a little goblin.
I can't find the treasure, Daddy.
Keep looking, my little bird. Leave no stone unturned.
Can I go get some lemonade, Daddy? Abe Lincoln also paid for a Patreon cameo, I guess. Truly. Time traveled. This dirt sounds very, like,
Worms.
rocky. Just worms. Do we use the trowel on the dad?
I need this.
Okay. So we don't attack Daddy with the trowel. Okay, good to know, good to know. Alright, game, keep your secrets. Oh, here's another little patch for me to get into. Let's get into this patch. Just worms.
Nothing here.
Nothing here. No patricide, not tonight, I guess.
Treasure.
Treasure! It's Mummy's ashes!
Daddy, I found the treasure.
She's getting revenge for being given the name Thomasina.
Look.
Well done, little bird. Your first successful excavation. That urn you're holding is very old and precious. Take good care of it, all right?
I will, Daddy. I promise.
Okay, Rich. Like, look at this garden. Uh-oh. Did we hallucinate from the smell of the barrow?
In good time. I do have a feeling there is something exceptional to be discovered here.
Something
I must
exceptional.
gain Mr. Bryden's permission to excavate.
That was common back in the day because sexism and misogyny being named Thomasina.
I can't see how that...
Okay, so what do I need to do? It's time to head back for... Okay, I need to head back for the evening. That's all it says. Head back for the evening. Soon you will be mine, Barrow. Okay, AR. I wonder if that's going to come into play. Oh, we have another video. This is like Twin Peaks at first. The music.
Darkness falls quickly here. I should make my way back to the inn.
Or having a boy's name that was feminized by Ina or Anna. Or like Charlotte. Should I use my lantern? Wait, can I just stay here for the night?
I shouldn't disturb him at this late hour.
How long were we out there? Heavens. Bucket.
This is not mine to take.
Bucket.
I don't wish to risk waking it up.
Is that a rabbit? Oh, it's a goat. Oh, okay. My night vision, not the best. Oh, I really like this music. Exactly, because Charlotte was a derivation of Charles. Yes, I did know. I had, when I was a kid, and I still have it, I have this book of names, and like their origin and the meaning of the name. I was obsessed with it, because I used to like to write little stories, and so I'd always like look up names for the characters. Oh my god, it's it's Silent Hill in here. I love it.
The blacksmith looks closed.
I don't remember it being this foggy. Who's up there?
I can't take the sign, nor do I want to.
Can't. Hello? I see your light is on.
No one here.
That and virtue names, although those were even more so a thing of the early American colonial settlers. Virtue names. Okay. Do we want to go to the alleyway in the dark? In the rainy mist?
It's late. I should really get some sleep now.
Oh, okay. Let's go to the inn. Let's go to bed. Okay, we have made it through maybe one. Oh, Mr. Crozier.
Good evening, Mr. Crozier.
Evening. Thanks again for the fossil, lass. 'Tis truly a beauty.
You're most welcome. How long have you been collecting fossils?
Ever since I were a boy. The moors look a barren place, but there are plenty of fossils to be found in the rock formations. All manner of creatures to uncover.
Such a playground for a young lad. What's your favorite piece in your collection?
The ammonite you gave me today.
Oh.
The most recent is always the best.
Indeed.
What about you, lass? Do you collect out?
I do. You see, I'm writing a book on the Barrows of England. It shall be called Vestiges of the Antiquities in Rural England. I document all my findings.
But what do you collect?
Pottery, tools and such.
Bones too, no doubt.
No, I leave those in place.
You've got a morbid heart, lass. Fussing about in old graves like that.
We're not dissimilar in that we both take an interest in the remains of the long gone.
I suppose you have a point there.
What's
your book coming along then?
We should make out.
Very well, thank you. Though I'm rather keen to begin my chapter on Hobbs Barrow. Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Early last names as those became a thing were often based on occupation. Oh yeah, that's right. Banker.
Good evening, gentlemen.
What are you gonna do about him?
If he thinks he can take her away from here, he's got another thing coming.
Ooh.
I am gonna knock his bloody block off.
Ooh.
In fact, I can think of a better punishment. Oi, what do you want, lady? Piss off.
You heard the man.
Charming.
Excusez-moi?
Those men are rather brutish. I'd rather not engage with them anymore.
What
There's
assholes?
nothing else I wish.
Excuse me. I'm gonna go talk to this man stabbing at his fingers.
Good evening, sir. I'll leave you to it. I don't wish to wake him up.
Oh, kitty. Oh, Cyril's still here.
Hello again, Cyril.
You're still here?
Did Mr. Long convince you of the virtues of Bewley Station?
What the hell do you think? Now bugger off and leave me to me drink.
Everybody here is just so delightful.
He seems even more wound up than usual.
I love it here. I really love it here. Save. All right, Mr. Kemp, do you have anything to say?
Good evening, Miss Bateman.
Good evening, Stanley.
Um,
I found Hobbs Barrow.
Oh, remember what I said, Miss Bateman? There are stories connected to that place.
Yes, stories you won't elaborate on, I might add. Don't worry about me, Stanley. I'm quite capable of warding off imagined fiends.
I have no doubt, but please leave that place be.
I've come this far, there's no turning back now.
That's precisely what worries me.
we should order a drink and have a drink with the blacksmith. Let's do that.
A mug of your finest ale, please.
There we are. That's 2 pence on your account.
Thank you.
No. Go over here and drink. Go over here.
Bye.
See you soon.
Darn it. I guess we'll just go to bed.
Time for bed. Tomorrow I shall convince Mr. Bryden to allow me to begin my excavation.
Who is she talking to? Oh.
How are you?
Tired.
Gonna buy you a drink?
Okay, so this drunkard is offering to buy us a drink. I see suspenders are very popular right now. They are. Okay, so this guy was supposed to tell us about Mr. Shoulder last night on the night that we got here. We bought him a drink. He's like, buy me a drink and I'll tell you. We bought him a drink. He passed out. Then he disappeared. So now he came into the bar and he's asking to buy us a drink. He said, can I buy you a drink? So we could say one won't hurt. Perhaps I can gain more information from Mr. Tillett. No thanks, Mr. Tillett. I should keep a clear head. Or, shouldn't you stop drinking so much for the man's health? Do y'all have any feelings about this? I don't know what the repercussions could or might not be. Like if we wake up too hungover to go dig or convince the person, I don't know if that's a thing. I'm inclined to say one won't hurt. To see if we can get more information, but then I'm also like, he might just pass out again. But he hasn't been drinking all day, like he was working today. I'm really surprised she's still in town after all this craziness, right? Well, she's determined to get into that Barrow, one way or another. She's got to finish writing her book. So, you know, she wants to, I don't know how many books she's written, if this is her maiden voyage, her inaugural book, but she's in it to win it. Yeah, we're gonna have a drink. Okay. One won't hurt.
One won't hurt.
Excellent. I feel bad about what happened last night.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I can't remember it.
Okay.
That's all right, Mr. Tillett. Alcohol can do all sorts of damage to one's memory.
I was thinking that maybe if we had another drink tonight, I might remember what happened.
I don't think that's how it
Not
works.
sure that's logical.
But worth trying?
I don't need any further convincing.
Take your seat, Miss Bateman. I shall return with the goods.
I'm also leaning towards one won't hurt, but that's only if it's actually one, right?
To Leonard Shoulder.
Wherever he may be.
Okay, clinking and drinking.
I've been meaning to ask you something.
Yes?
Why did Leonard Shoulder ask you to dig up
Ooh, juicy.
Despite his disappearing act the previous evening, not to mention his questionable sobriety, I decided Mr. Tillett was to be my ally.
Inaugural usually means first, or founding.
I spoke again of Mr. Shoulder's letter, his proposed excavation, and my status as an antiquarian and barrow digger. He was fascinated and quite excited at the prospect of meeting the soon-to-be author of a real-life book.
Ooh. Starstruck.
You must find all manner of riches on your digs.
Barrow digging is not all success, Mr. Tillett. Often I'll come across the likeliest of sites steeped in promise. We set to work with shovel and pick and all the other barrow opening paraphernalia you can imagine. Every stone carefully taken down, every shovel full of earth put dutifully through the sieve, and we find nothing. Or you may find a miserable remnant of animal bone or a shard of pottery hardly to be recognised from the peat in which it decayed. Sometimes it's as if some Neolithic humorist prepared an elaborate practical joke for your special benefit.
It still sounds much more exciting than spending your days sitting in England's most remote railway station.
Aww.
Are you all right, Mr. Tillett?
I've had another argument with Agnes.
Oh, fighting with the wife.
Aye. She didn't want me coming to the plough tonight. Truth is, I've been drinking my life away since my mother passed.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry for your loss.
You're kind, Miss Bateman. Thank you. It's been a year since the old girl left us. She had a horrible end, wasting away, day by day. Consumption got her. She was naught but bones by the end. I can't get the image out of my mind.
Oof.
She were everything to me.
I'm so sorry.
I apologise for going on, Miss Bateman. It's not appropriate.
Don't worry, Mr. Tillett. I appreciate your openness.
Used to love going for walks out in the moor, my mother and I. Ever since I were a little one. She'd get a tear in her eye as she looked out upon it. She loved this land. I asked Mr. Crozier to build a bench, which we've erected at her favourite lookout spot on the moors.
We've sat on that bench.
Margaret's Lookout, we called it. Aye.
That's a beautiful tribute.
Aye. If you take a seat there, do keep her in your thoughts, won't you?
Of course, Mr. Tillett. I can relate in some manner. My father had an accident when I was very young. He's still alive, but he can neither move nor speak. He spends his entire life bedbound and incapable of communicating or looking after himself in any way.
How dreadful.
He was a barrow digger himself, an antiquarian of some renown. He taught me so much, even though I was so young. I think writing this book is my way of carrying on his work. It helps me reclaim those earlier memories of him, and I visit him often to tell him all about my excavations.
Can he hear you?
I've no idea. The doctors aren't sure. I'd do anything to make him better, Mr. Tillett. I'd do anything to bring him back to the man he was. I am in a state of suspended mourning for a man caught between life and death.
Dreadful. Just dreadful.
We all have our weaknesses. Mine just happens to be my father.
And what of your mother?
A cold woman. We haven't talked in quite some time. I think she blamed me for my father's accident somehow.
You were but a child.
Indeed. She thus saw it fit that a governess should raise me as she spent her life grieving for my father.
Well then, I propose a toast.
A toast to what?
A shared sense of loss.
I'll toast to that, Arthur.
Anything that's a dangerous word to use, yes, I know. I was thinking the same thing.
Let us be merry. Another round.
No.
I really should.
No more. I said no.
But I did. And another after that. And another.
Oh no. We're gonna be too hungover to dig.
The frustrations of my visit to Bewley slipped away with each swill of Stanley's finest ale.
We are gonna be so poor.
We had great fun that night, Mr. Tillett and I.
Oh. Okay.
I treasure the memory.
I'm starting to think Mommy was behind the accident and just didn't want to be a wife and mom anymore. Well, and I was like, I think she was pregnant when we had the flashback last time. I thought. Maybe not.
Go on then. Let's hear those pipes.
Mustn't.
Sing the song.
You're incorrigible.
Please. You'll make a sad man happy.
Oh, all right then. Clasps, celts, and arrowheads I'll try to claw within my clutch. And if a shield I should espy, I'll vow there ne'er was such.
With popish tricks and relics rare.
Oh, flashback.
Priests their flocks do gull. In casting out the earth take care. Huzzah! I've found a skull.
Uh-oh, we're back in the room with the cat. Well, this is our hotel room. Ooh. Could have been pregnant by another man who she actually wanted to be with. And turning this into such a soap opera. I love it though. That's so true. Well, and I was like, she could have also had a miscarriage. Like, I don't, because Thomasina hasn't talked about siblings, but, and there's nothing here to click. This must be another nightmare, but I love this purple. Magenta? Purpley magenta. Oh my god, what? Ew. Oh god, ew. I just got chills.
Hello, Thomasina.
What is this? Who are you?
I'm the one that saved your father.
What do you mean?
You were here 25 years ago.
My father?
You were deep down with the others. You were there when something went wrong. I dragged him out.
Impossible.
I helped him then, and I can help him again.
I don't understand.
Believe my words. You'll find proof in morning. Now go.
Is that like some kind of dream goblin?
One more thing. This is not a dream.
Oh. Second day, Expiscor. Piscor. Expiscor. Expisor? I love the moodiness of this game. It's like a very slow burn.
Goodness, that was a terrible sleep.
We have not slept well since we got here. But we gotta do the stretches. Okay. Something on the floor.
What's this?
Father's journal? Oh. Oh.
There's a strange stone strapped to the cover.
IAW. Well, if she was sent away, she may have a sibling genetically, but not have that bond, and thus not consider them a sibling. That's true, too. I didn't even think about that. Day 1. Arrived after a decent day's ride from Bakewell. This is a curious place, locals seem distant. I'm to meet my local contact tomorrow, so it will be an early night for me. I shall try to keep a diary of my stay here, and not give up by day 3 of the excavation as usual. Despite the thrill of possible new discoveries, I cannot stop thinking about my dear wife. I wonder if I should have left her in her current state. I must have faith that she will conquer this bout of illness. Day 4. True to form, my journal has been abandoned. Let that not speak for the excitement I feel for this excavation. After much preparation, we dig tomorrow. Such an exceptional site with a unique history. As for the dangers, we shall meet them head first. We are prepared. I also sought out a local wise woman yesterday, and she provided me with a tincture for my beloved's nausea gravidarum. I am sure she shall be pleased with it upon my return. Lo, a place of miracles, a planted seed sprouted before our eyes and illuminated our path. Nature's laws hold no meaning here, but I clutch my tablet with the knowledge that it shall end this. Rho, Theta, Epsilon. We found the code was simply in the singularity of the characters. All eyes must face towards the 7th Archontic? Okay, words. When the sun and the 2 moons meet, the guardian shall be defeated. A dead language reveals the path. For thou art the moon, the chief of the stars. Listen to the things that I have said. Follow the words of my mouth. Reveal thyself to me. I heard a whisper, not once, again and again. I will pour out my spirit. I will pour out my spirit. I will pour out my spirit. Singularity of the characters. All eyes must face towards the 7th Archontic. Stars listen. Moon, the chief of the stars, listen to the things. Follow the words of my mouth. She seems to have more fondness towards her father. She loves her father. It's very Lara Croft.
It appears to be a journal, full of hogwash. I don't recognize the handwriting. Maybe Stanley knows more about it.
Okay, that was interesting.
Good morning. How's your head, Miss Bateman?
No complaints.
Quite tune you treated us to last night.
To be honest, Stanley, I felt better. I take it you slid this journal under my door?
I beg your pardon?
The journal, Stanley.
I certainly did no such thing.
Hmm.
Nor could have anyone else. You're the only guest staying here.
What's the meaning of all this? Do you propose that it manifested itself out of thin air?
Well,
I don't want to continue accusing him because we have like a friendly, just like our relationship is real. I think we just practiced witchcraft for my very first time. Okay.
I'm sorry. I just don't understand how else it could have got there.
Do you know about, have you seen this
There was
journal?
no one else here overnight.
without doubt.
How very, very peculiar.
So, what does it say inside?
Wait, what if he's part of a cult that is trying to, like, make stuff happen in this Barrow? Like, what if he's a witch? You know what, we're just gonna be very, gullible. We're gonna be very trusting. We're just gonna show him.
Take a look.
Well, I can't make head nor tail of it.
Neither can I.
Maybe someone else in the village can help you with it.
What about the
What do you
stone?
make of this stone?
That's a funny looking thing. It's got a cockerel on it.
Cockerel?
Yes, but have you seen anything like it?
Never.
Do you ever have strange dreams, Stanley?
Me? I sleep as sound as a baby.
I had one such dream last night. It was so vivid.
What were it about?
Jeff the Town could be behind making stuff weirder than normal. That's what I'm thinking. I guess I will explain the dream. We're going with like the most vulnerable, transparent sharing path.
I was at Hobbs Barrow.
Oh?
But everything was different. Great peaks soared in the distance. And there was a creature.
A creature, you say?
Yes, a short, robed fellow, eyes as black as pitch. It told me that my father had been there in Hobbs Barrow many years ago, but something went wrong, and the creature helped him escape. It said that I would find proof in the morning.
Oh, the journal! You've had a premonition, lass.
Please, Stanley, I've no time for that nonsense. But I'll admit it's a strange coincidence.
Now, what did I tell you about Hobbs Barrow?
That I should leave it alone?
Aye.
Hogwash.
Your dream reminds me of a story from my childhood. An old folk tale about Hobbs Barrow.
And that church last week, I think it was, that was creepy. The crucifix necklace was interesting. Oh, yeah, having to do the bloodletting on the vicar. Tell me about this folk tale.
What is this folk tale you mention?
Well, when I were a wee
It is a goblin.
Talk of a goblin. They say he lived inside Hobbs Barrow, hence the name, Hobbs Barrow. Hob, coming from hobgoblin, of course. Unfortunately, I don't remember anything else about it.
I was told not to believe in such fairy tales, Stanley.
Don't close your mind to such things, lass. I'm sure Mr. Shoulder will tell you more.
Perhaps, if I ever meet him. Goodbye.
See you soon.
Wait. Oh,
Good morning, Mr. Kemp.
who's this?
Good day, Miss Tompkins.
I'm here for his lordship's paper.
Sorry, lass. Mr. Price hasn't dropped them off this morning. I heard he actually left the village yesterday.
Indeed, I can vouch for that.
Ma'am?
Good day.
Oh dear. His lordship won't be pleased.
My sincerest apologies, Miss Tompkins.
I'll come back in a few days. Ta-ra.
Goodbye.
Fiona asks, this is a fantasy world? Fiona, I don't think so. I think there's supernatural stuff that's happening, but like from our perspective, like, no. It wouldn't be Lovecraftian without a goblin. Can I take this knife?
Goodness me, I can't budge it.
Be careful, Miss Bateman. You'll cut yourself. I spent all morning trying to get that bloody thing out. I shall be having words with that scoundrel next time he shows his face.
Curses.
Curses.
We have our very own Excalibur. It's all yours if you can pull it out, King Arthur.
I think it's supposed to be real in the scheme of a fictional... Right, yeah. Can I use the chisel?
I do not wish to damage Mr. Kemp's table any further than it already has been.
What about a worm?
I'm not sure what that would...
What about the glove? It's like a grippy glove. Okay. Fine. Who's Miss Tompkins?
Who's Miss Tompkins?
A housemaid in the employ of Panswick Manor. She comes by to pick up his lordship's weekly paper.
I'm surprised newspapers are available in Bewley.
Aye, his lordship gets what he wants.
Lord Panswick likes to keep up with affairs from outside of Bewley.
Aye, he has many interests around the country.
What sort of interests?
His lordship's affairs are his own business.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Bye, Hottie. Can we go to the bathrooms?
I don't need to use the filthy lavatories.
Filthy lavatories, okay. Alright, well, I am so loving this game. I have no idea what's going on, for sure. Ooh, it's a spooky day.
To convince Mr. Bryden to let me excavate Hobbs Barrow and find out where this journal came from. Curses! I forgot I had this worm in my pocket. Poor thing is dead now. Rest in peace, Kenneth.
Oh no! Oh no, the worm's gone. Who's this?
Good day.
I'm still setting up my stall. Come back later.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't want to buy your junk, anyway.
She is busy setting up her stall.
Okay, here in 5, we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break. Oh, Father Roche.
Good morning, Father Roach.
Roach.
Miss Bateman, what a pleasure to see you again. Have you tracked down Mr. Shoulder yet?
Don't get me started.
I'll take that as a no.
Indeed.
Father might be evil.
Do you recognize this journal?
What a tatty old thing.
Tatty.
You ought to take better care of your possessions, Miss Bateman.
It's not mine.
Then whose is it?
That's precisely what I'm trying to find out.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I haven't seen it before.
What about this stone?
What do you make of this stone?
I don't recognize the symbol from any Christian iconography. Did you make it yourself?
No, never mind. What brings you to the square today?
I'm meeting a couple of young congregation members to go over some scripture. You're welcome to join us.
Thank you, Father Roach, but I have quite a busy day ahead of me.
We will be at St. Edmund's, should you wish to join us later.
Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
There might be
The
something.
blacksmith looks closed.
Okay. So what is on my to-do list? I should be careful to leave no stone unturned. Explore Bewley. Convince Mr. Bryden to allow the excavation. I should ask around. Someone must want me to see it for some reason. I should find out more about the stories connected to Hobbs Barrow. Okay. Cool. Maybe at the church? Oh. Is there anybody in the church? Nothing here today.
A memorial list of former vicars. They stretch back several hundred years.
Oh, that's what that is. Do 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 do.
It's locked.
The spooky church, yeah. Okay. Like, where do we go? Oh, who's this? Oh, it's Mr. Tillett.
Messina!
Good morning, Arthur.
You look a bit addled. Are you feeling all right?
I am not used to drinking as much as we did.
Aye, my head is pounding.
To tell you the truth, Arthur, I've had a somewhat puzzling morning.
Oh?
Someone slipped this journal under the door of my room.
Whose journal is it?
I have no idea. The text refers to some sort of excavation.
Stanley must be playing tricks on you.
He swore his innocence. I thought perhaps you might have done it?
No, it wasn't me. That's for certain. Somehow I have a clear memory of last night.
I wonder who left me this journal then.
Right?
Mind if I take a closer look?
Please go ahead.
He's like, it's dark-sided.
The writings of a madman.
I don't disagree. Did the sketches mean anything to you?
No, not at all. But they turn me stomach. You might want to show this to Mother Mildred.
Who's Mother Mildred?
Who is Mother Mildred?
Some think her a witch.
A witch?
Aye. She might be able to help you with the symbols.
Where can I find her?
She lives alone in a little cottage within Herne Wood here.
Who?
You shouldn't have too much trouble finding her.
Thanks, Arthur.
You're welcome.
We have a witch to find. The stone.
What do you make of this stone?
It's a good shape for skimming across water. What is it?
I'm not sure. It was strapped to the cover of the journal.
How mysterious.
She's a witch. She turned me into a newt. That makes me think of the movie The Witches. I didn't see the remake, but I remember the one with Angelica Houston. That scared me so much as a kid when they took off like their faces and you saw like the real witch underneath there. But the ad is about to start, so I'm going to go ahead. And on that note, I'm going to go take a break, and then we will continue to ask Arthur questions and then go find this witch. Okay, be back in just a few. Fiona, I'm afraid I don't know what that's from. The Wicked Witch of the East, she came down in a bubble, bro. Is that some? I mean, that sounds like something that would be from like Pineapple Express. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna ask about last night, Arthur.
I had a splendid time last night.
Aye, I even remember most of it this time. Thanks for listening to me going on. I really appreciate it.
The feeling is mutual. Thank you too, Arthur.
Why aren't you working?
Shouldn't you be manning the station?
The line is down. Track damage between Bewley and Bakewell. No trains for a day or more.
Does that mean I'm stranded here?
For the time being, Thomasina.
Capital.
Capital. Thank you so much, Sir Obi, for the bits and the lurk. It is a YouTube thing. Two guys were arguing about Wicked. Okay. They're arguing about Wicked. I was like, I feel like I want to reread that book eventually. Mother Mildred.
Why do people think Mother Mildred is a witch? Just because a woman lives alone in the woods doesn't mean she flies about on a broomstick.
There's more to it than that. They say she lays with demons.
Who are they?
Oh, you know, local folk.
Hogwash.
Some also go to her for potions and spells.
Spells? Come now, Arthur.
Come now,
Truth be
Arthur.
told, she's a nice old lady. I sometimes see her foraging in the brambles around here.
Will she burn at the stake sometime soon?
You might think us backward in Bewley, Thomasina, but we're not that backward.
Sorry, Arthur. I only meant to tease. Goodbye.
Ta-ra!
Ta-ra. Trevor, thank you for the lurk. Fiona says, always a good time to read Wicked. It's such a great book. It is a great book. Oh my god, Munch! Thank you so much for the raid. What is going on? How's it going? Let me just switch over here. Munch, what is up? How is stream? How is everybody? Welcome, welcome. Oh, that's right, you were playing Trine with Appa tonight. How did that go? That has been a game I've been like interested in. Munch Raid, look at all those delicious munchies. Yeah, how was your time with Trine? How was your co-stream with Appa? I hope you guys had a good time. I wish that I could have been there and been here. Because I've like I said, I've seen that game. I haven't played it. And I don't think I've really watched much of it, but it's really good to see you. Y'all, if you don't know Munch, Munch is another streamer, variety streamer. It is baseball season. Munch plays some backyard baseball. Is also co-streaming Trine with our friend Apicor, and has a Munchie of the month. I don't remember what June's Munchie is, but you can, Munch puts together this really cool video about like the Munchie of the month. So anyway, welcome in everybody. And for those of you, if I haven't met you, I'm Runner. You can also call me Charles. I am also a variety streamer, and we are playing double raid bow. Thank you for the raid again, Munch. Did someone get left in the chat? I hate when that happens. But welcome new friends. So glad you're here. I'm playing through a folk horror point and click adventure. Princess Sin, it's good to see you again. How are you doing? Welcome in. I was just talking about Trine. My friend Munch was playing Trine this evening. I think there's 3 of them so far. Doing good, still playing the same game as earlier. Okay, that game looks like a lot of fun. I've been seeing it kind of popping up and about. I've never seen the Killer Clown movie, but I was like, you probably don't have to have played the game to enjoy it. Double raid, yes, thank you, Munch. I was just telling people about your backyard baseball and also asking how Trine went for you. You think there's 5 now? Okay. 5 Trines. Darkness Queen, welcome back. It's good to see you. It's going really well. My friend Munch Smith just brought some friends over from his stream, and I was asking him about Trine and everything else. But how are you doing this evening? I don't think I missed any chats. Oh, hold on. We were just talking about the movie. We were talking about the book Wicked, and then there's the movie that's coming out. Yes, especially with the movie coming out, a little saddened the movie will just be the musical. I am too. I would really like to see the book adapt. Like, it's very, it was a lot deeper and like darker than I thought it was going to be. I'm glad that you're good. I'm glad that you're good. I'm going to go ahead and switch back to our PC, or for my game capture. So y'all, this is my second day in the game. If you have any questions about what's going on, wanting a snack, but I'm comfy cozy. Ooh, that's a tricky spot to be in. What would you get for a snack if it just appeared to you? I did not have any snacks last night, even though I was talking about snacking. I don't think there's
nothing else to ask for the time being.
Okay, I gotta go into is Cyril? I think the book would make a better miniseries or series than a movie because there's so much to delve. That is so true. Yeah, we need the HBO miniseries of Wicked. That's such a good point. Like, I love the musical mainly because I love the music. The play itself is super tropey, and I don't care for it as much as the book. Same. Attention, Bewley Station is closed for the time being due to track damage between Bewley and Bakewell. We apologize for any inconvenience caused. Midland Railway. Yeah, Fiona, it's like, I know that they're like the same characters, but they're such like different things. I don't know. I'd settle for Netflix or Hulu even. Well.
My mother always told me not to walk on railway tracks.
I guess we won't then.
Hello?
I've been craving gummy worms but don't have any in the house. Oh, okay. Gummy worms do sound good. 2 weeks ago, I found gummy Starburst. I'd never seen those before. And it was hard not to eat them all in one sitting. I still have my Aldi brand Caramel Delight cookies. I haven't opened them, because usually if I open them, they're gone super quickly. What about gummy worms are you craving? Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. An artiste.
Good day.
And is there anything in the house that would be close enough? Gotcha. The gummy Skittles are good. I did like those too. I've recently discovered the Nerds Gummy Clusters. I have never had those. Send some over, please.
I believe we've met.
Miss Thomasina Bateman, the famous antiquarian.
My reputation precedes me.
I can assure you it does.
And you are?
James.
James? No last name, James?
Are you a painter?
You see this beck before you. Look at the water. See how it tumbles and falls. I seek one spot on which my eyes can rest. Be it a stone or a small corner of the current, I meet it with my gaze. And out of the tumbling and falling, a new land rises. I see a new world.
You certainly have the eloquence of an artist.
You saw them at Walmart. Okay, so you haven't purchased any yet, Lonnie. The Nerds Gummy Clusters are so good too. I don't have any gummy things in the house. Bummer. I think cookies. I have some dark chocolate in the fridge, like for sweet snacks. Cookies, dark chocolate. I might need some more snacks. I'm hoping that Aldi still has some like candy. I think it was like, one of those things that some other store had too much, so Aldi got it because they don't normally have candy like that. What are you painting?
What are you painting?
A new world.
Quite the ambition.
Indeed, my ambition knows no bounds.
Can I see it?
Not yet. It's not finished. Such a world is not complete without you in it.
Why is he so flirty?
You flatter me, James.
Nonsense. Say you'll let me paint you.
Oh. They are so good and fun texturized for the spicy brain. Ooh, okay. I'm eating those Nerds Gummy Clusters right now. I love Fiona, thank you so much. I hope you brought enough to share. I haven't even seen your work.
I haven't even seen your work. What if you can't paint?
Don't fret, my dear. You shall be the shining star of my new world.
Okay, so he's leading the cult.
When the time comes, I shall call on thee.
He is leading the cult, I'm thinking.
Do you recognize this journal?
A place to keep one's thoughts and reflect.
Is it yours?
No, my dear.
If y'all come to see me, I'll share. Okay, I'm gonna fire up the teleporter after stream. I'm gonna have to... I feel like I need to write those down to look for them. Nerds Gummy Clusters. Who's Painter Dude again? We met him on the first day and he like kind of hit on us. His name's James. I'll share my Pocky. Perfect. We have like a whole situation going on. A whole delicious snackateria.
What do you make of this stone?
It looks antique. You might want to keep a hold of it.
Do you know about Hobbs Barrow?
Do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
I'd like to know more about you, Thomasina. What time do you like to rise in the morning? How do you like your tea? What makes you happy?
Okay, we're gonna flirt. You know I love to flirt. We're gonna tell the truth. A little flirting doesn't hurt.
Well, I like to rise early and watch the sunrise.
With your husband, I'm sure.
No, I'm currently unentangled.
Such a view should be shared with at least a lover.
Do you deem yourself fit for this position?
Indubitably. But do go on. How do you like your tea?
Hot, with just a splash of milk.
No sugar, of course.
No sugar.
It rots the teeth. Your smile is as dazzling as the Himalayan snow.
Oh, James.
And finally, what makes you happy?
Your D.
Spending time with my father.
I should like to meet him.
Perhaps you will. And you, James? I propose the same queries to you.
All in good time. My truths will surround you in good time.
A regular sugar charcuterie, if you will. I've also wanted to go to one of those parties where like everybody makes a different kind of macaroni and cheese and you try them all. Munch says, hey Runner, how's your stream going? Sorry, I was a little flustered with the new... Munch, I hate that new raid menu. I hate that thing. So, stream is going really well. Thank you again so much for the raids. I was asking, how was Trine with Appa? Have you played the Trine games before? I have not, but I have been interested in them. But yeah, I do not like the new raid menu. I feel like I complain about it every single night. Like, why do they have to do this? But thank you again so much. I appreciate it. Do you know Leonard Shoulder?
Do you know Leonard Shoulder?
A man of Bewley?
Yes.
I care not for the men of Bewley, only for the visitors.
What about Lord Pants?
What do you know of Lord Panswick?
Panswick.
A fine gentleman. Now that is someone who commands respect.
Do you know him personally?
No, I don't think anyone can really claim that. But what a tiring subject. Shall we discuss something a little more exciting?
Goodbye.
See you soon, my dear.
It's creepy. Have you seen those parties where they make like candy soup where there's a big container and everybody brings a different kind of gummy? No, I haven't. I don't know about that. I feel like that texture might be kind of gross. You've seen them on TikTok. Okay. It was a really nice stream. Trying was really fun and challenging. For some reason, that message sent twice. Thanks, Twitch. Well, you two I know are up for the challenge. It was just you and Appa, right? Those are all over my For You page. The candy soup. I don't know about that. They are popular with the kids. Okay. Well, I'm outside of that. I'm way outside of that market now.
He's a little more handsome than your average Bewley resident.
Oh, we are in love. Do you know this glove?
I'm not sure they would be interested. Good day, James.
My dear.
How is your painting coming along?
Quite well, but it needs more work. I'm aching to show you, but I must restrain myself.
I'm aching.
Goodbye.
See you soon, my dear.
Oh my god, okay. Flirt City.
The water is icy cold.
I'm an overgrown 10-year-old. Well, if you make the candy soup, please let me know. Uh-oh, what's happening? What is happening? Uh-oh, flashback? Oh, flashback.
Thomasina, dear, come say goodbye to your father. Come on now, don't make him wait.
I don't want to.
Aren't you going to miss me?
I hate you, Daddy.
Those are strong words for such a little lady.
I want to come with you.
We've been through this, little bird. You can't come with me this time.
But we'll go to Seaborough next month. I promise.
Oh, what a dig that shall be.
I hate you.
Well, I love you. See you soon, little bird.
Well, okay. Oh my god, no, Mrs. Blazing Fire, go get yourself some sleep. Please go take care of yourself and get some good rest. That is an early morning. No, absolutely no need to
I
apologize.
shan't be visiting the badgers again. I was lucky to escape intact.
Okay, I guess we can go to the witch's house this way, I think. It's like a witch's house in here, David.
The resin has set somewhat. It's firmly gripped to the stump.
Let's chisel it.
I've collected some waxy resin.
You know we're gonna need that for something.
I've collected this lump of waxy resin.
Okay.
I can't see how that will help me.
Okay. I was thinking we could like make an impression. See, I love how you can just hold down the space. Good night, bestie. I hope you have a great rest of your stream at night. It's been even so much better with you here. Love you too. Sweet dreams. Have a wonderful Wednesday. I almost said terrific Tuesday, and I was like, today's Tuesday. Oh, is this the witch? Ooh. I will, thank you. I'm planning on it.
Forgive my intrusion. Are you Mother Mildred?
Some call me that. I prefer Mildred Walker, given as that's my name.
Apologies. Thomasina Bateman. I think we met at Bewley Station.
I take it Panswick's men have cleared off. Good riddance. Those ruffians would cut their own noses off if he asked them to. I recognised you the moment I laid eyes on you at the station.
We're famous.
Oh, yeah, it's quite a striking family resemblance. You have your father's eyes, Miss Bateman.
You knew my father?
Such piercing blue eyes he had. What a handsome young
Hey,
man.
Ashik.
William.
He was here, in Bewley.
Oh, yes. A long time ago, mind. 25 years by my reckoning.
Okay, so the goblin was
I'll
right?
never forget those eyes.
Ashik, how are you doing? Thanks for the lurk. Hope you enjoyed your bourbon punches and the rest of your day. Tell me more about my father.
Why was my father in Bewley?
You were
was
helping
great,
Samuel
good.
Bride and excavate Hobbs Barrow.
You must be jesting.
Do I look like I'm jesting?
How did you come to meet my father?
One might say I have a reputation in these parts. Folks from all around come to me for help with their ailments. Hernwood is abundant with flora that, if mixed correctly, will cure almost any ill. Your father must have caught wind of this, as one day he came to me, asking for a cure.
A cure for what?
Your mother were with child, and she was suffering the most
So that is his
terrible
journal.
nausea.
Adam.
I made something to help her.
The journal. This was entered in the journal. It belongs to my father.
What journal?
Your channel points look like the LimeWire logo. Is that on purpose? It is on purpose, yes, and they are called free download points. But yes, I used a lot of the resources that were given to me on my overlay pack to do channel point stuff, like the channel point things that you can click, and then also that. Good eye. Good eye. Okay, here's the journal.
Look at this. A passage recalls meeting a local wise woman to seek a tincture for his beloved's nausea gravidarum.
Aye, that's me. I made the tincture for him.
This is incredible.
You don't recognise your own father's handwriting?
It's been so many years since I've seen it.
What about the stone?
What do you make of this stone?
I-A-W. I haven't a clue. Perhaps it's an old folk trinket, or a talisman of some kind. The moors are steeped in folklore.
I'm trying to excavate the barrow.
Can you tell me about the excavation?
Well, not much. I only met your father twice. The last time he asked me if I knew anything about binding magic.
Binding magic?
He said he needed it for the excavation.
Hogwash. My father is a man of logic and reason. Why would he be asking about such nonsense?
Perhaps you don't know him as well as you think you do. Anyway, I know nothing of magic and told him so. He seemed disappointed. I never saw him again, but I understand the excavation went ahead. Samuel Bryden hanged himself not long after. Reason enough for you to stay well clear of that place.
She doesn't seem like a wicked witch. What about after the
You
excavation?
never saw my father again after the excavation.
No, I always assumed he just went home.
Technically he did.
Excavated Hobbs Barrow alongside Samuel Bryden and my father.
From memory, it were just the two of them.
What about this binding magic?
What do you think my father meant by binding magic?
I've no idea. He didn't explain more, and I didn't wish to pry.
This just doesn't sound like my father at all.
You'll have to ask him yourself.
I'm afraid my father has been incapacitated since I was a child. He cannot speak nor move.
Terrible. Oh, I'm sorry.
You said that the flora here could cure almost any ill.
Almost, my dear. but your father's affliction sounds beyond my abilities.
Do you know of a goblin?
The landlord of the Plough and Furrow told me about a folk tale associated with Hobbs Barrow. Something about a goblin. Are you familiar with it?
No doubt there is such a tale. Name any beastie you can think of, and someone round here will have a story about it.
My thoughts precisely. Charles Bryden mentioned there was a third man involved in the excavation.
Is that so? Well, you'd best ask him about it. He knows more than I do.
The vicar. I bet it's the vicar.
Can you tell me anything about Leonard Shoulder?
I know of him, as is the nature of such a small town. I also know he invited you here.
Little escapes you, Miss Walker.
So they say. My path rarely crosses with his. Let's put it that way. But he's a nice enough fellow.
I see. Do you know Lord Panswick?
I know his labourers make a mess of these woods, the brutes. The man himself hasn't graced me with his presence.
Oh.
You've never met him?
Not since he were a wee lad. A maid brought him to me with a sore stomach. It were all the rich food they were feeding him, nowt more.
Thank you for your help, Miss Walker.
Out.
What are those berries you're picking?
An ancient breed, no good for eating. However, they do have some medicinal qualities.
I see. I shouldn't enter uninvited.
Anything else we need to click on here?
I have nothing else to ask for the time being.
Okay. Okay, I showed the journal.
I've already shown her that. I'm not sure they would be interested.
Okay. You know what, this
I'm
glove?
sure they...
Miss Bateman,
Oh.
Yes.
remember what I told you when we first met? You're better off waiting for the next train back to the city.
Why?
Something terrible happened to Samuel Bryden in that barrow. Whatever they found down there, I'd wager it got to your father too. Tell me you won't disturb Hobbs Barrow.
I can't make that promise, Mildred.
Can't say I didn't warn you. There is something unnatural about that place.
We must seek to understand the world by rational means, Miss Walker. One cannot abandon reason.
Okay, bye. Uh-oh. Another flashback?
Thomasina! Thomasina, come here this instant.
I'm playing with Josephine.
She can wait. This is very important.
I'll be back soon, Josephine.
Josephine?
Hello. Hello. What is it, Mummy?
It's your father.
Daddy's home?
No, my dear. I must go to Bakewell with haste. Miss Bowes will look after you whilst I'm gone. Is that clear?
Where's Daddy?
He's had an accident.
What happened?
He's come off his horse.
Silly Daddy. Will he be all right?
Of course he will be fine. Your father is as strong as an ox, but I need to go collect him, all right?
Can't I come too?
No, dear. Miss Bowes will look after you.
But I want to come.
Go pick up your dolls, then come inside, all right?
Yes, Mummy.
Go pick up your dolls, then come inside, all right?
Yes, Mummy. Mummy looks worried. Josephine, it's time to go inside now.
This mother is something else. She's mommy dearest.
Where did Mummy go?
I know. I'd be all cuddled up too.
I helped him then, fire.
Oh my god, Grumble! Ninja Bee Sweat, do you hear that buzz? I do hear that buzz. What is up? How are you doing? Grumble, I was talking about you yesterday. Welcome in, everybody. I just got some weird flash of a scene. Miyagi, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much. Do you hear that buzz? It's a Grumblebee raid. Thank you so much for bringing your friends by, Grumble. How was your stream? What were you up to tonight? You were playing Oh wait, this was Stardew, Stardew, like the co-op farm. And thank you so much for the follow, Ninja. Welcome in, everybody. Grumble, I don't know if you can hear me yet. I know we were just talking about the annoyance of the new raid screen. But welcome in, everybody. If I haven't met you before, I'm Runner. I play a variety of games. Sometimes I do some art. Yeah, I'm playing a folk horror point and click tonight. You're welcome. I'm surprised I wasn't already. No worries. No worries. I have done that before. I was like, wait, I didn't. Well, I have the Twitch notifications turned off on my phone, but because I like to watch from my computer. Yeah, this game is very cool. It's a point and click pixel art. It is mature, like it is rated mature, so I'm thinking there's going to be some gore or something going on. It's very just a slow burn creepiness. But thank you so much for coming by, everybody. It's good to see you. Good to see all of you. Hopefully your Tuesdays have been great. Hopefully life on the farm was good. Hello, doing well. Stream was fun. Yeah, we're just plugging away at some in-game stuff and making the farm cute and cozy. But boy, thank you so much for the raid. I'm already here at the welcome raider screen. Grumble, I was gonna say I was thinking about you because yesterday we were talking about hydrate or distrate, and I was like, I first heard that from my friend Grumble. But boy, thank you so much for the raid. Skis, what's going on? How dare you wish me a good Tuesday? Were you diving tonight? I guess there's a couple of dives you could be doing. You were playing Dave the Diver, because there was Helldivers you were playing for a while. Now you're back with Dave the Diver. Y'all, thank you so much for the raids. Double rainbow. But boy, how... Yes, it makes you think... Yeah. Well, yeah, I was like, I first heard that, and I actually have another streamer friend who has a sound alert for like the hydrate that someone says that. You dove into some things. You dive into them cheeks. Did you fight some sharks tonight? Is this like DLC? This is the DLC, right? Because is it Dredge with Dave the Diver? I saw that was coming out. But Boy, thank you so much for the raid. Hopefully you're doing great. And for those of you that came in with Butt Boy, if I haven't met you, I'm Runner. Nice to have you here. I fought the scariest of sharks. Seriously, like what made it the scariest of sharks? I will have to go back and look at your VOD then, I guess. Godzilla is the new DLC. Okay, gotcha. Dredge and Godzilla had DLCs, but they just work them into the main game. I still have Dredge to play and finish. I really liked the bit that I played of it. Hopefully the DLC was a good time. But Godzilla is the new DLC. That's wild. I didn't know that. I have not played Dave the Diver, but you know. The prehistoric armor sharks, I farmed a few. Oh my god, I just got chills thinking about that. I saw the MiG too. I know what the prehistoric sharks look like. They're nightmares. They're giant nightmares, and that they have armor. But way to go, way to slay. Also, Grumble and Butt Boy, if you and everybody that came in, if you guys need to go raid and run, please take care of yourselves. But happy to have you here. You can only hurt their bellies, so do you have to like wait for them to like attack and then like swoop under them and like shoot up into their belly? That makes me think of like fighting a dragon. Like the Hobbit, where there's like that one scale. I'll be around, gotta edit a butt cast. I gotcha. I still have the 15th written down. I don't think I'm doing anything, but I still have it written down. And it's exactly that. Gotcha. Gotta swoop under and hit him. So, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, I hope to come observe you diving again. I enjoy watching you play it because I'm like, I don't want to play this. I will not be playing this. Even though I love the art and the music and everything. Maybe I could. Maybe that'll be like my exposure therapy is to play Dave the Diver. Yeah, but enjoy editing. Thank you again so much for bringing your friends by. We're almost done, but I'm dragging it out because I haven't picked a new game. Do you have any options for new games or some like games that you're looking at? Because I would love to vote on what you play next. But yeah, we love the pro tips. Dave is so fun. Yes, I've enjoyed watching it. Like I said, I'm just annoyingly terrified of sharks, and I know that they're like pixel sharks, so maybe I could handle it. I played Little Mermaid on the original Nintendo and on Sega, and there were sharks in that, and I did defeat the sharks with Ariel. So I could maybe Dave dive them. But I'm terrified of a video game. Give me Resident Evil, give me Dead Space, but do not give me sharks. No, thank you. Like, I wouldn't even play Maneater where you play as the shark. I tried Godlike Burger yesterday, which I expected to like, but I didn't really like at all. I don't know if I'm familiar with Godlike Burger. Did we talk about that one? It sounds kind of familiar. Is it a restaurant management game? A burger shop game in space where you kill your customers for meat. Ooh, okay, I do like the sound of that. Burger shop game in space where you kill your customers for meat. That's very Sweeney Todd in space. Do you also sing? Do you also sing music? Sing songs? I'll be real honest, you have a voice of velvet. It's so smooth and calming. I am glad to hear that. Thank you, Ninja, for that feedback. I think, like many of us, I've always hated the sound of my own voice, so I appreciate that. It sounds great, but it's poorly executed. Totally fair. They are pretty scary. And Dave, no singing. Okay. I have a face for radio and a voice for silent. Voice for silent film. No, but boy, you have a great narration voice, and you have a beautiful face. Some game premises are so random, and that's why I love indies. But boy, I just played for $1. I can't remember if you were here, but there's a game on itch.io called Lorraine, and you basically are harvesting things for meat for your resurrected husband, who you buried and is now back from the dead. It's a really short demo that's going to be part of a larger game, but I absolutely loved the aesthetic, the graphics, and for $1, you can't beat it. It sounds evil and cute. Yeah, it was like it reminded me of playing like a Tim Burton game, if that makes sense. Like the character, she's a widow, so she's got these like black circular glasses on, and it's like there's some FMVs that are like Dreamcast, PS2, but then the graphics themselves are very like PS1. It's not a long experience, but like I said, I'm excited for that creator to like make their full game. I'm like, I support you. I want the full vision of whatever you're making. Mr. Vindrock, we are going. We are going. But thank you all so much again for bringing your friends by. I'm going to get back to this game. I'm in day 2. We are playing as a character named Thomasina Bateman, who is an antiquarian and a barrow digger. We are invited out to excavate this barrow, but there's something evil and supernatural happening. And we're learning more about that our father was here 25 years ago, and after he had an accident in this barrow, he's been unable to move or speak. It's not long, but it's good. That's what I tell the ladies. It's not long, but it's good. You will not regret it. You will not regret it. Mr. V, I'm trying to give you the cute Nella heart. Sending that love right back to you. The cute little... Oh, also this heart. This never looks like a heart to me. Kind of. I don't know. Maybe my fingers don't do it right. The Nella gang signs. I've never forgot. She had such an influence on me. I've never forgot her gang signs. But... And this is unfortunately one of those games you have to like... If you leave the window, it like turns off or whatever. But yeah, so this is... It's a very point and clicky... like Secret of Monkey Island looking type of game. You missed this thing I showed today? Oh, Mr. V, that's a cute one. What did you show today? Can you tell me more details? It's a very... Oh, Arthur, what's going on?
Arthur, you won't believe it. The journal belongs to my father. He was here in Bewley. Arthur?
Why is he not...
Hello?
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to remember something.
What is it?
I'm not sure. Something in the woods. It will come back to me. You say your father were in Bewley?
Yes! Mildred said that he helped Samuel Bryden excavate Hobbs Barrow 25 years ago.
Well, I'll be. Let's talk about it tonight at the plough.
This school in my building put a pride flag in their student lounge, but it was in a corner above a lone chair. So it looked like well, Jimmy said he loves musicals, so he needs to go sit in the pride corner now. Oh my god. They're like, this is the one lone pride chair. It almost made me think of like Pride Timeout. Did you say like, this might not be conveying the message that you want to convey? I forgot that Nate put up the pride flag today, so it's there behind me. The Pride Timeout. I'm in the Pride Timeout. No worries, Mr. Vinjock. Please take care of yourself. You never have to apologize. You take care of yourself and focus on your recovery. I found it so funny that I wanted to preserve it. Yeah, my school, I went to school in a very long time ago, so there were no... I was like, what flags did we have? Like championship flags? You'll send me the... Okay, I look forward to seeing it. You go to the Pride Corner and think about your decisions. Let's tell Arthur about the dream. Perhaps I could hear his perspective on it. Okay, let's do that.
Arthur, I must tell you about the dream I had. I was at Hobbs Barrow and there was a creature. It told me it saved my father from something inside and that I would find proof of this in the morning. Sure enough, when I awoke, the journal was in my room. Mildred confirmed the journal belonged to my father. The creature told me it could help my father again. I mean, it was merely a dream. I don't know what to think anymore. Arthur?
Arthur is out of it.
Arthur, are you listening? Fine then, we'll talk later.
Something bad is happening to
I hope you
Arthur.
piece together your memories.
Case, and you're just... Thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. You always send the best pictures.
Leave him be for now.
Okay, so poor Arthur is... I don't know, having... We've never seen him act like that before. Okay, what's on my to-do list to do? Investigate local folklore. I guess we can ask more people in town. Okay, are they in the church yet? No one's here. Exit. Let's talk to the blacksmith. Cutie, hello, handsome.
Good day.
Hey up.
Look at this, Mr. Crozier.
Crozier.
It's my father's journal.
Oh, aye? Why are you showing me?
Did you slip it under my door last night?
Ha! Have you gone daft? Why would I have your father's journal?
Never mind. Did the sketches inside mean anything to you?
Looks like a load of rubbish to me.
Did you know my father?
I found out my father visited Bewley 25 years ago. William Bateman, perhaps you remember him?
I would have been just a lad. What were he here for?
That's what I intend to find out.
Well, he was excavating. Look at this stone.
What do you make of this stone?
Don't look like out to me.
Do you know anything about the folklore?
Are you familiar with any local folklore?
Oh, aye. The old cobbler used to tell me some right stories. Swore he sold a pair of boots to a goblin when he were a young
Always the
boy.
goblin.
A goblin, you say? I take it this cobbler was a regular at the Plough and Furrow?
Never drank a day in his life. Sober as a judge. Have you been to the Devil's Toe?
Yes, I'm familiar with the cairn.
Some say they've seen the goblin's daughter there, playing her fiddle. Can't say I've seen her myself, mind.
More about this
Do you
goblin.
know any other stories about this goblin?
I don't have the time to be standing here gossiping about old wives' tales.
Apologies.
Also, there's a stuck knife. Can you help me get it out?
I'm having some trouble extricating a knife from a table in the plough and furrow. Might I borrow a pair of pliers?
A knife, you say? I can get that out for you.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Crozier.
Think nothing of it. Wait here.
Okay.
That were a struggle. Here you are.
Slay, we got the knife.
Thank you so much. Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
I should be careful. The blade is sharp.
Who are we going to be cutting?
The blacksmith is toiling away. I have nothing else to ask for the time being. I feel I was slightly shortchanged in this trade, but I shall leave the fossil to its new owner.
Okay, let's go see who else might know. Wait, open up.
I don't think anyone is home.
Okay, the cobbler.
No one here. The cross denotes this as the site of a market, or perhaps a site of traditional religious significance.
Should we cut the cross off and maybe, like, have it...
No, that's not it.
Have it,
No, that won't achieve anything useful.
Okay, never mind. It's like we might have to ward off, you know, something.
Good day.
I'm still sitting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You take forever to set up your stall. Just FYI. Oh, Herbert.
I don't wish to wake him up. I don't wish to carry around my... I can't reach the window from down here. I suspect the barrels are empty. Otherwise, the window is well out of reach.
Can you step up here? Okay. This being an adventure game, I usually click on everything. Anybody home?
Nobody home.
Where are those little kids?
I've had some rather unbelievable news, Stanley.
Oh? Remarkable.
Quite the coincidence, is it not?
Remarkable. Just remarkable.
Do you recall my father from back then?
I'm afraid not. Those were my droving days, you see. I didn't spend much time in Bewley, but an interesting turn of events nonetheless.
Is he lying? Mother Mildred, do you know her?
What do you know of Mother Mildred?
I'll tell you what I know about Mother Mildred. She wants locking up.
How so?
She owes me a small fortune on her tab from years ago. Do remind her next time you see her, won't you?
I'd rather not get involved, if you don't mind.
Be careful who you trust, Miss Bateman.
Oh, now you tell me.
See you soon.
Should we show him the knife?
Mr. Crozier is our King Arthur, it would seem.
Do you know about this resin?
I don't think Stanley would be interested in that.
Okay. Anybody else here to talk to?
I don't need to use the...
Okay. Then... to do... investigate local folklore... Oh, maybe Mr. Price will be home.
Mr. Long mustn't be in.
Oh, Mr. Long.
I don't need to go in there again. I've already taken my crate.
Okay. It just kind of looked like the window was broken. Do 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 do.
In memory of...
I've looked at all those. Is this the goblin's daughter? Oh. Excuse me. Where are you going?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Did you see a young girl with blonde hair pass by here?
No, lass. Here you are. Are you Thomasina Bateman?
Ew. Well, I don't think I can make a convincing lie based on my outfit and my reputation.
That's my name.
How marvelous. It's me, Leonard Shoulder.
Heavens! I'd given up on finding you.
Please take a seat, Miss Bateman. We have much to discuss.
You've proven to be quite the enigma, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm mortified. I offer you 1,000 apologies. You see, I've been bound to me bed these past few days with a terrible fever.
How dreadful. I take it you're feeling better now?
Aye. I were on me way to find you when I stopped here to catch me breath. I've not much go in me these days.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I were worried you'd have given up on me and left town.
I had no idea what had become of you, Mr. Shoulder. I spent a good amount of time pounding on your front door.
I'm embarrassed. I really am. I've been doing my best to sleep through the fever. I am so very sorry. Please accept my apology, Miss Bateman.
Fine, Mr. Shoulder. I've come all this way. Let us speak of the business at hand.
Marvelous.
I've just learned that my father was part of a previous excavation of Hobbs Barrow some 25 years ago. Why didn't you mention this in your letter?
What? Where did you hear that?
I have my means.
I swear, Miss Bateman, I had no idea.
I take it you will also deny delivering me my father's journal?
I'm confused. What journal?
My father's journal was slipped under my door at the Plough and Furrow. It wasn't you who did this.
I've been bound to me bed, lass. What an extraordinary coincidence. You are following in your father's footsteps.
It would seem so, Mr. Shoulder.
Sure.
Why did you invite me to excavate Hobbs Barrow?
I've always been curious about the colourful folklore surrounding the place. My father told me all sorts of stories about it when I were a wee fellow. Stories that some folk around here take a little too seriously, especially after those lads entered the Barrow a while back.
Any more about your
How
letters?
did you know about me?
I saw your interview in the Bakewell Times. A young lady travelling about the land, digging up barrows. Perfect for the job.
But why do you wish to excavate the barrow?
I want to see what those lads found in there. My curiosity has grown over the years, and now it is time for the mystery to be solved.
I must say I am rather eager to find out what's in there myself.
Also, in about 5 minutes, we're going to take an ad break. Hobbs Barrow.
I've managed to find Hobbs Barrow, but Mr. Bryden is yet to give me permission to excavate.
Is that so? Keep trying. He'll relent eventually.
Perhaps you could have a word with him.
Thank you, Alex.
No, a lovely young lass such as yourself has a better chance of changing his mind than a shaky old goat like me.
You told me in your letter there would be no issue gaining access to the barrow.
I didn't foresee any when I wrote to you. I'm sorry this has been more complicated than anticipated. Don't give up yet, Miss Bateman. Keep trying with Mr. Bryden.
Did you know my father?
I don't believe so. What's his name?
William Bateman. He was in Bewley for at least a few days, from my understanding.
I'm sorry, lass. The name doesn't ring a bell.
Are you sure you had no idea of my father's involvement in the previous excavation?
I'm quite sure. A most fascinating coincidence, but nothing more than that.
I'm starting to wonder if it's more than mere coincidence, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman, I did not take you for a credulous individual.
I'm none of the sort. What can you tell me about the previous excavation of Hobbs Barrow?
Oh, it were 25 years ago, or thereabout. Back then, Bewley were undergoing a period of great strife. Samuel Bryden hadn't harvested a single crop for 2 seasons. Even Hernwood was sick. Berries went to rot almost as quickly as they grew. Folks started to believe the ground were blighted. Disease spread through the livestock too. People were going hungry, a panic set in.
That sounds terrible.
Aye, but I managed to keep myself fed. These things happen in nature, but the blame for it all fell on Hobbs Barrow. It was long said that a goblin made his home there. A rumour took root that the goblin were not best pleased with the villagers. In revenge for some unperceived slight, the goblin placed a curse on the soil itself. The villagers believed that ridding the Barrow of its lodger would put an end to it all.
Hogwash. My father would have paid no heed to such tales.
Whether it were his intent to join the excavation when coming here, I do not know. But whatever it were that Samuel Bryden and those lads did inside that barrow, people say it did the trick. The crops started to grow back, and health returned to the livestock. Bewley were no longer in the grip of dark forces. You must understand, folk here are a superstitious lot. They don't want you disturbing whatever it were those lads did. As far as the villagers are concerned, the problem were fixed. The thought of another excavation must be conjuring panic that you'll undo whatever it were they did.
This does explain a lot.
And it's also why I'd venture nobody around here wants you to touch the place.
Except for you.
I want to know what's there.
Surely you don't believe these tales of goblins and curses to be true?
Not at all. However, I suspect those lads did find something in the barrow. But did it have any connection to failing crops and dying livestock?
Well, yes.
I can assure you there's nothing to fear. Coincidence reigns supreme.
So what do you think they found?
Oh my god.
That is for us to discover, Miss Bateman.
Who was the third man who joined my father and Mr. Bryden on the excavation?
I'm afraid I don't know. Although I'd heard about the excavation and I were intrigued by it, I mostly stayed at home during that time. The atmosphere in the village was rather too tense for me liking. And besides, the excavation were undertaken with an air of mystery about it.
Alright, we're gonna pause there because the ad is about to start, so thank goodness. See you back here in a few minutes. Okay, welcome back everybody. Thank you, Saribot, for actually showing up. Okay, tell me more about the folklore. We're just gonna pump this guy for all the info he has.
Tell me more of this folklore you mention.
It is said that Hobbs Barrow is home to a goblin.
Yes.
Everyone in Bewley has some version or another of this story. But the version my father told me as a child described the barrow as a thin place. The goblin were deemed to be the guardian of this so-called thin place.
Tell me more about this sexy goblin.
Tell me more about this goblin.
Some said he were a mischievous little mite, snatching newborn lambs and smashing windows with pebbles. Others said he were friendly, there to lend a helping hand in times of strife. The latter of which makes it all the more surprising as to why the previous excavation took place. My father's stories put the goblin in the mischievous category. Saxnot, he'd call the creature. I recall one such anecdote, that Saxnot entered Bewley and ordered a pair of boots to be made by the cobbler.
Boots with the fur?
However, when collecting them, he insisted on paying for them with a bag of sow's teeth. The cobbler was so scared of angering the goblin that he accepted.
A colourful tale indeed, Mr. Shoulder. Has any explanation been offered for why this Saxnot cursed the soil?
Your guess is as good as mine, lass.
What is a thin place?
What is a thin place?
A place where one can walk between worlds, where the flesh meets the spirit world.
Ooh.
Just superstition, of course, as you will know.
So I had this dream last
I
night.
had a peculiar dream last night. I met a creature at Hobbs Barrow. I suppose you might say it was a goblin. It told me it had saved my father from trouble inside Hobbs Barrow. I'll admit the coincidence of this is somewhat astounding.
A remarkable coincidence, but nothing more than that.
But there is still one thing that puzzles me. The goblin told me proof of its claims would await me in the morning. Surely enough, I awoke to find that my father's journal had appeared in my room.
Very queer indeed.
Mr. Shoulder, you invited me here, to a town I'd never heard of, only for me to discover that my own father was here 25 years before. And not only that, but that he was also embroiled in some sort of superstitious hysteria which goes against everything he ever taught me. Something is wrong here. This must be more than mere coincidence.
It's strange, I'll give you that. But please remember who you are, Miss Bateman.
Here's the journal.
This is my father's journal.
Incredible. Can I look inside?
You may.
Look at these drawings. Wonder what it all means.
You and I both. It all feels very out of character for my father.
I'm sure you'll find the answers beneath the soil, Miss Bateman.
What about this
What do you
stone?
make of this strange stone?
The carving of a cockerel?
Yes, it was strapped to my father's journal. Do you think it could have something to do with the previous excavation?
Possibly, though I'm not aware of the motif having any meaning around these parts.
Is this your glove?
I've been looking all over for that. Where did you find it?
In the alley behind the plough and furrow on the night of my arrival. Were you there?
As I say, I've been bedbound for several days, Miss Bateman.
How odd.
Can I please have it back?
Here.
Thank you. We're peas of the same pod, Miss Bateman. I knew you wouldn't be frightened by a few old stories. It will be interesting to see what those lads found in there.
Certainly.
Thank you so very much for responding to my letter and for coming here. We have some great discoveries to make, you and I.
I sincerely hope so.
And the chance to follow in your father's footsteps. Right, time for me to shift these old bones. I'm to take me a spot of the plough and furrow. I'll be there all night should you need me assistance.
Thank you, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm sorry again for giving you the runaround. I promise I am not beyond redemption. I won't let you down again. See you soon.
Okay, I released my butt. Free the butt. Glad your butt is free.
I'm starting to wonder if Mr. Shoulder even existed.
I am doing okay, except tired of holding butts. How are you? I am doing really well. V, I am really, really loving this game. That was a very long-winded conversation that they had. Thankfully, the voice acting. But I don't know. I'm not quite sure.
Today he was starting to test me.
Okay.
The word coincidence felt insufficient to explain what was happening. It was after that first conversation with Leonard Shoulder that I started entertaining thoughts of a truly irrational nature.
Hi again, LMG. I know I've been here, but hi again. How are you doing? LMG, aren't you getting ready to go on a trip? Did I just make that up? I hope that you had a great Tuesday, though.
What if my dream wasn't just a dream? What if it was all more than simple coincidence? What if that thing really could help my father?
Girl, you believe it. I believe it. Oh.
Good day, little one. Hello? What's this? A fiddle bow?
That's the goblin's daughter.
No string. My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
That is the goblin's
Don't be
child.
shy. I don't mean you any harm.
Goblinette.
What are you doing out here all alone on the moors? Do you live here? Would you like me to fix your bow so you can play your fiddle again? Yes?
The way she runs.
Hey! Most peculiar.
Most
Perhaps I
peculiar.
can mend the bow for her.
Most
If
peculiar.
memories of my childhood violin lessons serve me right, bowstring is made from animal hair coated in a waxy resin.
We have the waxy
Strings
resin.
don't vibrate without it.
I just need to find animal hair.
What a peculiar name, the Devil's Toe. I can't quite see the resemblance myself. Mr. Shoulder told me he'd be at the Plough and Furrow. You're a sweet little thing, aren't you?
I guess these have feathers, not hairs, don't, right? Should I stab the rooster?
I do not wish to harass the rooster.
Harass.
You're a sweet little thing, aren't you?
I also forgot I can fast travel in this game. We are going to... I guess Mr. Biden's farm? Oh, another flashback.
Mummy,
Get away from the fire, Thomasina.
what are you burning?
Nothing. Just waste. Now go inside.
Mummy?
Get away from the fire, Thomasina.
Abrax. Mummy, what is this?
Waste. Burn it.
No, don't do it. Something's not right. Hello, Mr. Bryden.
Ah, the smell of damp soil and rotting vegetation. Good day, Mr. Bryden.
Miss,
I...
I'll stop you there. I know what you're going to ask. No, I haven't changed my mind. There'll be no digging here, lass.
Mr. Bryden, allow me to explain. There has been an astonishing development this morning.
Yes?
My father was with your brother during the excavation.
Oh.
Yes. Can you believe it? I had no idea he had been here.
The answer's still no, lass. I saw what happened to poor Samuel. I won't risk the same happening to anyone else.
But...
That's enough now. You can feast your eyes on that hovel to your heart's content, but there'll be no digging. No questions. I'm not interested.
Okay.
Off with you.
Their goat.
Mr. Bryden is right there.
The goat. I can get an animal hair from this goat. Hello, goat. Goat. Please don't attack me.
Easy girl.
Aw, cutie.
I'm not fond of goats at the best of times, but this one seems particularly disagreeable.
Do I need to get it a snack?
I should leave the goat alone.
Do I have to wait for nighttime?
Goat hair is much too coarse to be used for bowstring.
Oh, okay, well now you tell me.
This is not mine to take.
Well, where are other animals? Goat hair is too coarse. Goat is lacking strength. We are. What about this other stone? Does it?
That's a peculiar idea.
I
I must gain Mr. Bryden's No, that won't achieve. I must gain Mr.
Okay. Well, shucks. Just gonna leave the way we came in. Where do we want to go now? Oh, hold on. No, the paintbrush isn't long enough. I was like, the artist.
Good day, James.
My dear.
How is your painting coming along?
Quite well, but it needs more work. I'm aching to show you, but I must restrain myself.
Goodbye.
See you soon, my dear.
Is Arthur still over here? Oh, Arthur's gone. Okay.
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
Okay. I guess we can go see if the lady set up her shop yet. Nope, she's still setting up shop.
These flowers look pretty. Someone must take good care of them.
Excrement?
I certainly don't wish to touch it.
Ew. Oh, we just stepped in it. A horse!
Horsehair would make fine bowstring.
Love that.
She almost took my head off.
Well, did we get it? Did we get the horsehair?
I could certainly use the knife to cut some hair from her tail, but I'm gonna have to gain her trust unless I want a hoof to the nose. I don't wish to lose an eye.
How do we gain
I have
trust?
to gain her trust.
You talk to the horse? Would you like a stone?
I can't see how that...
I probably need some kind of food, huh? Probably from this lady. Oh my god, you're still taking forever.
Hello again, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman.
I've still not been able to gain permission to excavate from Mr. Bryden.
Is that so? Perhaps you could show him something that might change his mind.
Hi again, Cigar. The excavation. Okay.
Is perhaps...
Show him Saxonot.
What else can you tell me about this Saxnot?
Try not to worry us. Leave those to the low.
Okay.
Have others spoken of goblins appearing in their dreams?
A dream is a dream, that is all. They merely make for good stories.
I know.
But to answer your question, no, not to my knowledge.
We're just dreaming of goblins.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm sure the locals have filled you in already, lass.
You cut quite the mysterious figure. Most had little to say.
It's true, I do tend to keep my head down. When one gets to my age, one grows very comfortable in one's home. I like the isolation of the moors. I wouldn't change it for anything.
I take it you don't get many visitors.
Oh no.
Bex, hello.
Nobody bothers me. That's the perk of living so far out, huh? Just me and me hens.
How are you doing tonight?
I used to come into Bewley more often, back before my health went to bugger, eh?
What do you think of Bewley?
Whilst one could consider the villagers to be rather unenlightened, this place has its charm. The market's in town today. You can see that folk want fun out here.
I'm good, long day, but good. Glad that you're good. Glad that your long day is hopefully over. I'm just clicking on everything. We are on day 2 in this town. We do not have permission to do our excavation. We've had some supernatural weird things happening. We had a dream where there was a goblin. Apparently our father's been here, so just clicking away. But it's so good to see you. Thanks for coming by.
What else can you tell me about the previous excavation?
I think I covered it earlier, Miss Bateman. As you yourself said, it were a time of superstitious hysteria.
That is such a cute emote with the Vex Mafia.
What was it like, living in that period of hysteria?
I kept to myself. It didn't really affect me. My hens stayed healthy and their eggs kept me well fed. If one can keep a level head in such situations, one can get by.
Indeed. Is there anything else I should be aware of before my own excavation? No other ghouls I should be worried about?
You know the answer to that. The corruption in that soil were all in the minds of men.
I'm so glad you caught it too. It's so good to see you again. I'm glad I got to see you yesterday. Phoenix, hello, how are you? Phoenix, I commented on your dress. That was such a beautiful dress. Hope you had a really good time. How was your Tuesday? How's your night going?
If you don't mind me asking, what is the nature of your ongoing illness?
Oh, just the ravages of age. Getting off this bench will be a small battle in itself. Something you won't need to worry about for many a year, Miss Bateman.
Growing old is a blessing and a curse. And what of your recent fever?
An ordeal it were. So much tossing and turning. But I'm right as rain now, especially after a mug of ale. Don't worry about me.
I'm good, thank you. How are you? I'm doing really well. I am really loving this game. I'm doing well. Work's been fine. Otherwise, work's been fine. It's getting hotter here. We took Jumbles, one of our kitties, we took Jumbles out kayaking on the river on Saturday, and that was a good time. Yeah. Things are fine. Pretty same-o, which is a good thing, I think.
What do you think of Charles Bryden?
He is a decent man. It must have been hard for him after that terrible business with his brother.
Without a doubt. I must say I had assumed you had at least spoken to him about my visit.
Sorry, lass. I had no intention of giving you the runaround. Again, I can only apologize.
Jumbles wasn't freaked out. We've taken him canoeing before at the lake. So he's been on the water a couple of times. He has a little life jacket that he wears, and he basically sat in the bow of the kayak, and then he was starting to get very adventurous and climbing out onto the front part. But Nate kept pulling him into his kayak. So I think he enjoyed it, except for one part. There were a little bit of rapids and he got splashed. But he was fine. They both want to be outside all the time, so we have the catio for them. So we're like, this is your outside. You're outside living in the nature. And gosh, I need to see this little life vest. It's really cute. We bought it not too long after we moved here, and we wanted to take them out on the water. It fits over their head, and then their arms stick out, and then you Velcro it and buckle it underneath them. He rolled out of it when we first got there. Nate was getting into his kayak, and I was going to hand Jumbles to him, and Jumbles was he was on a leash, and he was rolling around and wiggled out of it, but I got him secured in it.
What do you make of Mildred Walker?
Who?
I believe she's also known as Mother Mildred.
Oh, we used to get about when we were children. Our paths have not crossed in a long while.
What do you make of Lord Panswick?
His lordship is an important man in Bewley, as I'm sure you have gathered. His family has commanded much respect here for many generations.
Do you respect him as a leader?
I do. He wants the best for the village. Without his influence, the railway line would have never come through here.
Does he want more visitors?
Aye, I believe so. He has great ambitions for Bewley and wants to share them with the world.
How are you liking? I am really enjoying this game. There is a lot of dialogue, but it is voice acted, so I don't have to narrate it. It's a point and click adventure, so a lot of trying to find items, test things out, but with folk horror like something creepy's going on. It's a very slow burn, but I'm really like impressed with the music, the voice acting, the story so far. I'm enjoying it. I feel like I bought this on sale, and I was like, I feel like I got it for a pretty good price, for a pretty low price, and I'm really pleased with it. What have you been playing lately? Do you have any recommendations that you're like, this game is amazing and everybody needs to play it?
What are Lord Panswick's plans for Bewley?
He's rebuilding an old chapel on his estate. He seeks to bring God back to these lands.
But what of St. Edmunds? I think Father Roach might argue God has never left.
Indeed. Let's leave such arguments to them, shall we?
I've still not been able to gain...
Yes,
okay.
Is there anything else I should know about Hobbs Barrow, Mr. Shoulder?
No, lass. I'm certain we will know a lot more about it by this time tomorrow.
I hope so.
I do not have any specific recommendations. I'm currently playing Grounded, but don't recommend if you hate bugs. And then I started playing Journey, which is super chill. I've played Journey. That was a beautiful, beautiful experience. I love Journey. All right, baby boy, finally done editing tomorrow's Vault episode. But boy, round of applause. Congratulations. I'm very proud of you for getting that editing done. You are just knocking it out. So now it's time for rest, I hope.
Thank you for your time.
Aye, Miss Bateman. We will speak more later.
Yuki, thank you so much for those bits. I really wish my original sound alerts and stuff were working, but thank you so much for that cheer. It's time for a beer and to enjoy some run. I was wondering if you were going to have a beer.
You found old Leonard, I see.
Yes, finally.
I have not watched it yet. No, I'm a little bit scared to watch it, to be honest, but well, another beer. Nat, how's it going? Hi, Raniana. Hi, Nat. How are you? It's good to see you. How has your two-sleigh been? Raniana Jones. Okay. I'm just gonna watch it. I think I wrote it down. Butt Boy. Watch Buttcast episode. That's on my to-do list for tomorrow. I'm so good gonna be lurking while I play Baldur's Gate 3. Enjoy your time in Baldur's Gate 3. Thank you so much for the lurk. Have you heard of this goblin called Saxnot?
Does the name Saxnot mean anything to you?
No, I can't say it does.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Bye-bye. Who's this cutie?
Hello there.
Yes.
I'm Thomasina
My
Bateman.
name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Ted Cross.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
Can you tell me about
Are
yourself?
you a local, Mr. Cross?
Oh no, I'm just passing through. I'm a musician. Just myself, me guitar and me horse.
Ooh.
You're a
Music.
travelling musician.
Aye. I've been playing a new song tonight. I've just finished the lyrics.
What's it about?
You'll have to come listen.
Ooh. Tell me more.
Is that your horse stationed in the alley?
Aye. Thistlecrack is her name.
That's
Thistlecrack.
an unusual name for a horse.
Aye. It were what she were called when I bought her. Glutton would be a better name. She likes her treats. But it feels wrong to change it.
That's an adorable name, Thistlecrack. What about
What do you
Bewley?
make of Bewley?
Can't say that I know much about this place. I don't usually travel this far south.
I see. Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
Can't say I have, miss. What is it?
Never mind. Thank you for your time.
Make sure you watch my performance later, won't you?
I'll try.
Is that how I'm gonna get the horsehair? Also, hold on one second. Okay, there we go. I wanted to turn off raids, because I think in a little bit I'll be going to bed.
I have nothing else to ask for the time being.
Okay, let's go. I wonder if the vendor has set up yet, and then... Oh my god, there's still... Can I just steal some stuff? Okay, what is on my to-do? Okay, all the same stuff. I'm kind of at that point tonight where, like, I'm not... My brain's just like... Shut down. shutting down for the night. Where... Mr. Bryden's... Okay, so we want to show something to Mr. Bryden.
Look, Mr. Bryden, my father's journal. It confirms he was with your brother during the excavation of Hobbs Barrow.
Ha! Take that away from me. I'll be having none of that.
That's why I didn't stream tonight, so tired. Cigar, I'm really happy that you recognized that and you're like, I'm not gonna try to like make... What is the saying? I don't know, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. Well, hopefully you can get some good sleep tonight.
What do you make of this stone, Mr. Bryden? It was strapped to my father's journal.
Wait a minute. Let me see that. By God. Wait here a moment. I need to get something from inside.
I waited for what felt like an age.
You don't have the option to call out. We will riot. I do call out though. I try to post it to like my Instagram story. If by call out you mean call out from stream. But I work as a contractor, so I don't technically have like regular set hours.
I now realize that Mr. Bryden must have been in a great debate with himself, wondering whether or not to share his own piece of the mystery with me. The goat stared at me, seemingly in pity, as I stood there in that rolling fog.
You mean stream? Okay. That's what I interpreted that as, but then I was like, well, maybe you mean work.
Finally, Mr. Bryden emerged.
Then I was like, but we don't work together.
Now then, as far as I know, what I have here is the only thing that Samuel brought back from Barrow. Take a look.
Another stone with serpents.
Incredible! A pair!
That's been in my drawer ever since Samuel passed. I suppose it might be important, so I kept it safe.
Buon noche.
It's clearly playing a part in your arrival.
Good night, Munch.
Please, Mr. Bryden, allow me to excavate Hobbs Barrow, a place that is no more than dirt and stone.
You're not gonna give up, are you, lass?
I'm not.
Samuel managed to say one thing about those men that helped him. I think it's time I tell you.
Yes?
He stuttered out that one of those fellows could barely walk after they got out of there. Tongue-tied too, the man were.
My father.
You what?
My father. He had an accident around 25 years ago that left him bedbound and unable to talk.
Aye, could be him.
My mother told me it happened in a horse riding accident.
Samuel boarded up that barrow for a reason. Something unnatural occurred, I know it.
Mr. Bryden, we must rely on our rational faculties to explain any...
Promise me you'll be careful. Any sign of trouble, leave without hesitation and we board that accursed place up again. Understood?
Wait, you're giving me permission to excavate?
Aye. Against me better judgment. I don't have the energy to stop you, lass.
Thank you so much. I am grateful.
Don't make me regret my decision. Take Samuel's stone.
Are you sure?
Aye. Give it back to me when you're finished, though.
I promise. Thank you. I'll be sure to show you my discoveries, Mr. Bryden.
I'd rather you don't. Now then, I've got things to get on with.
I don't suppose you can spare any labour to help me with the dig?
Don't push your luck, lass. Market's on today. Plenty of able-bodied men about. Ta-ra now.
And like that, I finally had permission to excavate Hobbs Barrow. As exciting as that was, I was distracted by what Mr. Bryden said of his brother's associate. There was no doubt in my mind that father was the stricken man he spoke of. You told me he was crippled after coming off his horse. Why did you lie to me? To protect me, to stop me from following in his footsteps. You failed, and so did Charles Bryden. He should have said no. You should have never given me that stone.
Well? Okay, that's too puzzly. Too puzzly. Okay, to do. Find workmen. Okay. Let's go back to square. Thank you for the lurk.
Good day.
Fresh produce.
What have you got for sale?
I'm selling meat, vegetables, and all sorts of herbs and things. You're welcome to have a gander.
I'll be sure to browse. Goodbye.
We don't have any money to buy anything.
Not tempting. The box is full of various sprouts and onions. Nothing particularly tempting.
What does the horse eat?
Tins of corned beef. Ghastly.
Ghastly.
I'm not hungry.
Apples. Horses like apples.
Freshly picked apples, miss. Would you like to try one on the house like?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Here you are, miss.
The apple looks somewhat rotten. It's riddled with holes.
That'll be perfect for the horse.
Of apples and cabbages. They've all seen better days.
There's this person walking around.
Good day.
How did you like your apple?
I'm afraid it is rather rotten, sir.
Hey up. That's slander, that is. Don't you be going around telling folk I'm handing out rotten apples.
Pie seller.
Can I interest you in a pie? Finest mutton in all the county. 2p each.
No, thank you.
You're missing out.
I literally have no money.
This must belong to someone. I should leave it alone. Hello, Miss Tompkins.
Hello.
We weren't introduced earlier. My name is Thomasina.
Ma'am?
Can you tell me about
How
yourself?
do you fare, Miss Tompkins?
I'm waiting for Mr. Ambrose. Have you seen him?
Who's that?
The milkman. Ms. Fenchurch will be ever so cross if I've no milk for his lordship.
Oop.
I'm afraid I haven't seen him. You are in the employ of Lord Panswick.
Aye, he employs Arthur Bewley in one way or another.
The dog barking startled me.
I'm in need of some help for my excavation. Do you think his lordship could lend me some of his labourers?
Maybe.
Might you introduce me to him?
Sorry, ma'am, but his lordship doesn't take visitors. Any road, I must wait here for Mr. Ambrose. Ms. Fenchurch will be ever so cross if I've no milk for his lordship.
What if I get you the milk?
If Mr. Ambrose doesn't turn up, and I find you some milk, would you be able to introduce me to Lord Panswick?
Goat milk.
His lordship really doesn't like visitors, ma'am.
I'll take the risk.
Miss Fenchurch will be cross with me.
Okay, I'm writing this down
She'll
so I
be
don't
even
forget.
crosser if I come back without fresh milk.
So, do we have a deal?
Aye. Bring me some milk, and I'll take you to his lordship.
Thank you.
But hopefully, Mr. Ambrose will arrive soon.
Have you been waiting long for Mr. Ambrose?
Aye, he should have been here a good 2 hours ago. He's here every market day, you see. He sells only the freshest milk. Miss Fenchurch swears by it. I hope misfortune hasn't befallen him on his way here.
Same.
I'm sure he will turn up.
Oh, I hope so.
Are you familiar with Hobbs Barrow?
What's that?
Never mind. What do you make of these stones?
Oh, gives me the creeps.
Why?
Fair.
Dunno, just a feeling.
Who is Miss Fenchurch?
His lordship's housekeeper.
I'll let you know if I find some fresh milk.
Thank you, ma'am. But tell me if you see Mr. Ambrose, won't you?
I will. Good day.
Hey up.
What do you make of these stones?
Don't look like out to me.
I met a girl at the Devil's Toe. She gave me this broken fiddle bow.
Ha! Well, you've experienced the local folklore firsthand then, lass.
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
I'm a blacksmith, not a cattle farmer.
Quite. Does the name Saxnot mean anything to you?
Never heard of it. What is
It's
it?
the goblin, duh.
Never mind.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Let's go.
Speak to you later.
Let's go see if we can give the apple to the horse and get some horsehair for our bow for the goblin's daughter. This is a really weird sentence. There's Poo Poo. Okay, let's... Apple... Do you like the rotten
Hey
apple?
girl. Would you like an apple?
This'll crack.
She is completely indifferent. Perhaps the apple is too spoiled for her liking.
Oh god. Then let's go to Mr. Bryden's and give the apple to the goat. And maybe that will let us get milk.
I should ask Mr. Bryden for permission.
Okay, where is Mr. Bryden? She's very polite asking for permission. I'm like, let's just milk the goat.
What do you want?
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
If you can get any milk out of old Eunice, you're welcome to it.
Eunice?
Eunice?
Me goat. Good luck.
Okay. He just like backed up into his house. Alright. Bucket. We need that. Now, Eunice, would you like a delicious kind of rotten apple?
Hey girl. Would you like an apple? The grumpy thing isn't interested. The apple looks somewhat rotten. It's riddled with holes.
What if I show the person the apple? Look at your disgusting apple.
I don't wish to give that away. I don't wish to give that away.
Okay, let's just go tell this person.
Joe, perhaps you've had enough sugar?
Don't you start an all.
Oh, they're sugar cubes.
A heap of glistening sugar cubes.
Hands off me, sugar!
I think this is supposed to be for all the patrons, sir.
I said hands off!
Come on, Joe. Be nice.
I have a
to our
knife.
visitors.
Ha! This place has gone to buggery.
I have a knife, and I will threaten you with the knife. Old codger. Alright, let's go see if the horse Thistlecrack wants a sugar cube.
Here, girl. Eat this.
Do you love me yet?
Good girl.
Yay, okay.
Hopefully that's gained some trust between us.
Yes, I hope so. Now let's use the knife to get some hair. Please don't kick me.
I've managed to cut off a few lengthy strands.
Slay. Okay, now we're going to mix the hair with the resin.
There we are. This should make sufficient bowstring now.
Okay, so now we have bowstring. Let's mix it with the fiddle bow.
I've done it. The bowstring seems to hold on sufficiently.
Oh, I love that. Okay. I would love to go give it to the Goblin's daughter, but I gotta go to bed. I want us to read out before ads start, and I want to go take out my contacts and go to bed. But I was like, what is today? 6:05. Thank you for the stream. Thank you so much, Bex, for coming by. It has been it's always awesome to have you here. Thank you. Thanks for spending some time tonight. I'm still thinking about that soup recipe you were telling me about yesterday. That actually sounds really good right now. It was hot here today, but I'm like, that soup sounds like it would do my soul some good tonight. Oh my god, hi Bex! And bye, Bex. Yes, we're gonna raid out, so y'all. I just need to go see who is on and what they're doing. Oh, I can send it to you if you want. That would be awesome. That would actually be lovely. Thank you for the stream, Runner. I hope you had a lovely stream. I had a lovely stream, and it was even better with you here, Z. I hope you've had a great day. Hope your evening's going well. Hopefully your power has not been more wild. Love you, butt boy. I gotta go watch that episode. Maybe tomorrow night. I've been a lurky turkey, but thank you so much for the stream, Runner. Alex, thank you so much for lurking, and thank you for saying that. Thank you so much, Bex. I really appreciate that, because I love soups. I usually just make a broccoli cheddar soup recipe. Sometimes I make some vegetarian chili, potato soup. So I would love that soup. Poop that soup. Y'all, we are going to be raiding out, though. So if you can stick around for the raid, that would be great. We can go share our soup love with everybody else. I'm putting a raid message in the chat. It's made with emojis. You don't have to be a subscriber. Oh my god, hi and bye, Alex. Also, I know. Thank you all so much for lurks, for chats. Thank you for keeping me company as I was trying to excavate this weird barrow. I feel like I'm taking a really long time with this game because I don't know what to do all the time. That's okay. It's a slow burn. Let me go see who is on Twitch and what they're doing. And who I was actually like looking through my raid log to see. I was like I said, I try to pick different people each night. I haven't raided. Hi and bye, Z. Take your friends, sending all the love to everyone. I absorb that love and I reflect that back to you. Thank you for that. Okay. I know some people are later streamers. Okay. We're gonna go visit our friend Tiny Mouse Rat. Tiny is playing some Minecraft, which sounds like a really nice chill. And I think this is Tiny's new to Minecraft, I believe. So this is where we're gonna go, y'all. Please take care of yourselves. Have wonderful Wednesdays. I'll be back Thursday evening, 8:30 p.m. Eastern-ish, with some Skyrim. So I will see you at your streams, or hopefully back here Thursday night.